We're going to be talking NBA 2K today, and should get interesting, let's just say. Much to talk about. In the background, you're looking at the main topic. And yeah, I'm going to put my phone on silence. I usually have it on silent before I start. But yeah, we're going to get into it, diving deep down the rabbit hole of 2K27. It's gonna be interesting. Let's just say, try to keep things at a minimum nowadays. But I felt like, hey, let's do it today. We're gonna do it. We gonna do it. Interesting time. The poll from Mike Wayne, kind of his first real post about NBA 2K27. We don't know much. Anything I say is speculations of the game. Do not work for 2K. I don't work for Take-Two. I don't anything with the game at all. I do not have insider information the way people always assume. Just a gamer enjoying the game, trying to have some fun, relaxing, cooling off, sharing thoughts, feelings, etc. So join me on that. Feel free to give your thoughts and opinions. There's no wrong answers. All of this is about just connecting with y'all and having a good time. If you know me, I was doing spaces like 5 years now. I don't know how many years it's been. Basically just being a moderator, kind of keeping the community's voice heard, building that up. And hours, I've got hundreds of hours of doing that. And it is exhausting. You don't get paid. You're sitting there listening to people arguing or disagreeing with each other, trying to help them get perspective for each other so that we could all come together and say, okay, I see where you're coming from. He's coming from. There's a guy that just plays on a Saturday, once in a while. There's a guy that plays every single day. There's another one that plays for money and pays his rent through the game. There's another guy who, plays for his content, right? There's so many layers and different game modes, different play styles, and there's not one answer to everything, is what I've learned humbly. Even though I have strong opinions of my own, I'm humble to the fact that not everybody's opinion is right. It's really more about personal preference things. And unfortunately, a lot of the community will just butt heads, argue, make it into some drama show. And it honestly doesn't need to be any of that. To me, it's more just like, oh, you like pizza? He likes pasta. I like them both. But everybody has their tastes, and the developers have the hard job, which is listening to all of that, saying, oh, well, this guy wants spicy food. The other guy likes a little more that's a little kick to it. The other person wants seafood, and then they have to mediate all that. Their job to kind of understand every side of the coin. And it's not like Twitter's the only answer. It isn't the only answer. Facebook isn't the only answer. People on every platform basically having these discussions and kind of agreeing to disagree, arguing maybe. And it's all a part of the community's growth. There's a lot of times what I've noticed is so many new players, and then the people like myself who's been around ever, we will think of us, the longtime fan, the thousands of hours played, versus the person who just plays on Saturdays, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the casual version of the game for those who want it. But it is a conversation, discussion to get into. So we're going to do some of that today. I might actually bring some people up. People were DMing me about this topic a lot for the past 2 days. Day and a half. Then I replied as much as I could, but just wanted to get off. I just got home like an hour ago and I was kind of just unwinding and I'm like, should I start a stream and just talk about all this real quick? Not quick, it might be long, but yeah. So we'll get into it and hopefully this is helpful. As somebody who plays thousands of hours every year, is my #1 or #2 most played game on the PlayStation 5. Every year, PlayStation at the end of the year has a recap. I post it up on Twitter so you can go see. Every year, 2K ends up in my first or second slot of most played games. And yeah, I enjoy just basketball. Sometimes I'll play now, fool around a little bit every once in a while. And then in my career a lot, playing different modes and going through that whole thing. It's a lot. So I'm going to share all of that and then hope you guys all, have a good discussion. But yeah, so that's where my mindset is when it comes to all of it, to start off. And secondly, I don't know everything. I don't have the answers, right? Like a lot of people come on, they act like they got it all figured out. I'm the opposite. I don't got nothing figured out, right? I am an open book to learn. I am here to absorb information, share what I have experienced. Doesn't mean that I think I know everything. I experienced that fire's hot. I'm gonna tell you, yo man, fire's hot. Dude, look, my fingers burn. There you go. That's the type of information I share. And the reason that's important before we get started is your experience is important. Share it, and it might be wrong in the sense of like, oh, actually you got misinformation. It doesn't mean that it's not what you feel or think. That's the example I can give for a lot of people who get into these topics. If we're playing basketball, elbow you while I go up for a rebound, you can be like, oh man, you hit me, that hurt. And it's true, it hurts. Secondly, you can be like, dude, why you hit me for? And you can feel like I did it on purpose. Maybe evidence shows I didn't even see you and I just went up and you went under my elbow. When I came down, I hit you. This happens all the time. I got 2 front teeth that are broken and I was playing basketball and the 2 front teeth 3 times in different years in a span of like 5 years of playing professionally. People have knocked my teeth out. You know what I mean? Then I gotta pay for new ones, basically. And that's happened accidentally in the middle of a basketball play, rebound, defensive play or something. And I never fought with those people. Like if it wasn't intentional, why am I gonna just fight them over a simple basketball play? But that doesn't mean my feelings weren't hurt. That doesn't mean I wasn't mad. Walking around a whole tournament for a weekend with no front teeth. You guys don't know what that feels like. Then we win the championship. They try to take pictures and I can't smile. It's a true story. Oh man, the 2 front teeth, these 2 right here are big. And yeah, that happened to me in actually New York City in a small park right next to, I don't want to say where because I got family and friends around there, but in the projects. But yeah, that was a funny time. Unfortunately, I went through that fire, but look at memories. But the point is when we're discussing and you're saying what you're feeling, you're thinking, unintentionally you can be wrong, but your perspective is true to you. And that's what you think or you feel or whatever the case may be. And we have to respect that. Know what I'm saying? Just understand, I understand that. I'm okay with that. And I appreciate that in whatever context that means to you. Just keep that in mind as we go forward. All right, enough of that. we're going to talk about the post. I'm actually in the middle, as we talk, in the middle of making sure my thumbnails are good on YouTube, so on. But yeah, so to discuss this, Mike Wayne put out a confusing, like a multi-layered tweet. And I don't think he meant to do it that way, but basically, as you can see, read it out loud. It says, hopefully this one is more clear. If you take 100 shots and average 40% make percentage with 0 badges, that means you're shooting 40% with no badges, what do you expect your shooting percentage to climb to if you take the exact same shots with full badges, so maxed out? And people got to vote. There's a 10% climb on the first one. As you can see, not a lot of people voted for that. I did, as you can see there. And then it says a 20% climb is the second option. So you're going to be able to get 20% extra better shooting if you max out your badges. Then he goes up to 30 on the third option. Basically, you can basically boost up your shooting up to 30. And then he goes 40+%. And that is where the community is very confused. I can guarantee the people who voted 70 to 60 are people who want to shoot at that rate. For example, 2K26, I'm shooting between 65 to 70 to 80, like almost 80 times. When I'm playing like the rec and theater, I shoot close to 80. And then when I go and I play competitively and I'm playing in the proving grounds or playing private matches, my percentage drops to like 65 or so. And I'm okay with that. Even if it's easy shooting here, competitively, it's harder to make shots. So that is where this whole topic gets very confusing for people, because they're in their mind, they're like, yeah, I want to shoot 70%. Please do that, Mike Wayne. And so a lot of votes. You can see there's a 36% boost. I mean, a 36% voting in that conversation. And that is why I'm highlighting this, to kind of hopefully clear some thoughts, let's just say, help people understand what is really going on. Maybe it won't work, maybe it will. We'll find out in a minute. But yeah, let me actually work on this real quick. One more thing here, guys. I'm still working on getting everything. But yeah, so this is where I think a lot of people are voting. And don't get it twisted, I agree. I want to shoot anything lower. Like in my worst shooting years, I shot over 50% on pretty much all the 2Ks. In the worst, like the times where I had no internet and I was on like a McDonald's Wi-Fi. It wasn't McDonald's, but like it's a free Xfinity Wi-Fi where you get like 5% or less. I mean, you get 5 megabytes or whatever it's called. Not even megabytes. I forgot the name of it. Bit rates. Like it was very small internet, very low quality, game spotty, and I'm just still shooting above 50 easily in most of these 2Ks. And then into this year, I'm went all the way up to 83, I think. When I'm playing a spot up shooter and I'm not the point guard, I can shoot almost 100% a game. When I'm playing as the main point guard, that's when my shooting drops. And I still don't have great internet. I'm not like sitting on, 100 gigs upload and download speeds. I need to do that though. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this topic in a second. I'm almost done. Go to Twitch, and just do a quick fix on my current setup, because I think I have, took a different game on there. right, so I got Twitter set up. And that's it. Pretty much done. You can lock in now, guys. So now that we got some of this clear, the problem is I don't think this was clear enough for people. It should have been simplified. I made a tweet to me that makes way more sense. Very simple. It says, how much of a boost do you want from no badge to max badges? 5%, 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever. And it's the simplest way for the community to understand, the system overall. And unfortunately, Mike Wayne didn't ease it that. Because what you got to understand is not everybody's shooting 40% from the three. Most people, like myself, are shooting in the 60s or higher, no matter how difficult the year is. RNG last year was bad. I still shot over 60%. So I do think, I was in between 60 plus to 55 last year, but going up past 60, then dropping back down because of the RNG is very tough. But yeah, so those are the type of conversations. I'm gonna put up my vote. I just made a vote. Actually, I haven't looked at it, but here it is right here. So we're gonna look at the vote as well. I want to kind of go through some of this stuff and we have a discussion about it. All right, so that's not the. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't look too good. I'm gonna be honest. I got too many things to go down. Wait, get up here. Negative, making it worse, guys. So I think it's right there. Yeah, almost. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. So that is the tweet. I'm gonna also explain it my way. And what Mike Wynn is asking is how much of a percentage boost should max shooting badges give a player? Then I put 10%, 20%, 30%, or 40%. Only 155 people voted. I think this is a better representation, in my opinion, what people think is realistic. Not realistic for the game, be realistic for the boost. Like, this doesn't mean you're going to shoot 10% from the three. This means if I'm shooting 60% from the three and max out my badges, I'm going to shoot 10% more or 20% more or 40, you know what I mean? So it's going to boost up what I'm already doing by a higher percentage. Okay, that's all I'm trying to explain. And I might explain it wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about in the way that you could understand, but this is where the logic and the simplest way to look at it overall, in my opinion. Speaking of that, actually, might want to screenshot this and have it for my future breakdowns. Let me go ahead and screenshot quick. Shots. Let's go. Because I feel like that's a good representation of what Mike Wayne was kind of asking. And again, maybe he's not even asking this either. Maybe we all got it wrong, what he's saying. But I think this is the best way to help people. I've seen some posts where Power, Harvard, the Harvard student going to Harvard right now, 50 to 60 is the max or something like that. So that was logical. And then I seen one that was illogical, which was from iPod Carter, which I love both those guys. They're too amazing. iPod Carter has been around forever. You'll remember NBA Live days, 2K days. He's been a part of it, like I've been a part of it, and even better because he's done more when it comes to being in the game. Like I missed the opportunity to go to New York. I was gonna get scanned and be in NBA Live back, what year was that? 2017 or 16 or one of those years. But the point is, you know, Carter was there. He went to the event. He got invited. NBA Live. He was a creator featured on the game. He's been in the 2K community forever. Really amazing creator. Nothing against him, I say this, but he was asking for 5% per badge. That means you're going to get a 25% boost. Your percentage, shot making, you know, you just think about that. That's just like, I was, in my opinion. That's what that means is I could make a 63-point rating guard, right? And then just use max plus twos and get the badge all the way up, you know? We're going to talk about it in a minute. I want to showcase that as well. And go deep down the rabbit hole. Before we do anything else, here, I'm going to put up one more picture. Let's see. I want to put up my picture. Where is this? Oh, it's on OBS. But yeah, very interesting stuff. I personally, what is it? Something's going. Hold on. They're giving me a hard time with my own screenshot. But yeah, so the 25%, which I'm going to do a demonstration of in a minute, show you guys. That's going to make you say, oh, damn, yeah, that don't make no sense. And it's logical to want to boost all of us to get buffed up and all that stuff. I'm not here to tell nobody that they're wrong in that sense. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. But there is a certain point of like, yo, what are you doing? Let me throw this up here real quick. All right, so now we got my vote, which is more easier to understand than Mike Wayne's, I think. Got it in here. I'm making a full breakdown. So here's the reason why I want to talk about this percentage. When you look at 2K26, I use 2K Labs. Shout out to 2K Labs, by the way. They're not paying me to say this, and I'm not sponsored by them, associated, all that stuff. I like to say that ahead of time because sometimes y'all be bugging out. I'm gonna be real with you. Yo, man, every single time, no matter what I do for a video game or they mention somebody, oh, they paid you to say that? Like, nah, man. We give credit where credit's due. So 2K Labs does these tests. Doesn't mean that they're right. Just means that they're doing controlled tests to give us an idea of what is right and what is the percentages, more or less. You are always going to know better than them because you're playing the game and you can feel it out. You play in different modes, different defenses, different controller, different internet, different monitors. There's a lot of variables to the test. So don't ever take everything that they say as facts. It's more a controlled test. And if you ever study this, which I have, study the test, you start to realize, like in global tests for food, for science, everything, the more people test it, the more you can figure out the average and the more you can be like, oh, makes sense. And when 2K does it, it's special because I get to know my own test, thousands of hours. And I'm like, you know what? This does make more sense. That's true. You know, I'll make 3 builds. One of them will have gold. Another one will have legend. And now it's like, oh, I could feel the difference. I don't feel the difference. Maybe that test wasn't good. Or online, my monitor, my internet, my controller, my system, PlayStation or Xbox, my, you know, whatever the case may be. So many variables. But you can see right here, the point is percentage. You get a 2% boost for bronze, 4%, and you go all the way up to 14. The highest that you get, K26, is 14. I have not went back and looked at every single year's test, but I can guarantee it doesn't go even close to 20%. I think it would stay in the teens or lower. Remember, we only just got legend in recent years. Before that, we only had Hall of Fame. So it would be great if somebody would go back to all of 2K Labs tests and take screenshots and send it to me on Discord so I could measure each of them, categorize it. Like, oh, okay, 2K25, it was a 9% chance. Oh, 2K24 actually had only a 6%. So all of them can be different. And guess what? Every update that comes out change these test numbers. So just because it is currently that doesn't mean that's going to be it all year. So just take a quick look. I'm going to zoom this in so you can see the stats for yourself. Say, okay, now I get where he's coming from. So the main concept of what I'm trying to talk about is percentages. That's what Mike Wayne is at. What percentage do you want the boost for? You got 0% extra with no badge. And you're shooting 55% from the three. Ooh. Well, if you max it out on PlayStation, on K26, you're gonna get 14% extra on top of your 55. So that can really boost you good enough. I don't have the answers, right? I'm not here to tell you I know. You know why? Because I don't know what type of difficulty the game is. Are the green windows bigger or smaller? Is it the same as 2K26? Is it going to have new systems or new shooting mechanics? Are they going to bring back terrible, which I hope they never do, RNG? Are they going to just bring back your standing is going to change the speed of your shot, which is another ridiculous thing in my opinion, but it is a thing. Things like that are extremely dynamic. So there's no one answer to all of them. Okay? So that's where I want to make the conversation people to understand, like, okay, this is deeper than what you think. Okay. So that's how I feel about it. And so, you know, I don't have the answers. Remember that. Don't you forget it. Hold on a second. Hey man, this dude just got banned on my chat. Shout out to him. See ya. Oh man. But it was like a bot. But yeah, so I don't have the answer because we don't know what the game is gonna play like. It could play like 2K19, 2K16, right? Like shooting wise, we don't know. And to be honest with you guys, shooting has always had a problem. There were 2Ks where you couldn't miss, you know, in the old day. I'm talking about way back, like almost 10 years ago. Type of shooting where it was just like, yo, this is broken. And then there was shooting where just easier, you know. Then there was 2K25, which wasn't that it was hard to shoot, is that the variety of changing your timing was so annoying. It's like, dude, what? And for me, there's already timing changes on shooting. Do a fade, it's a different time. When I do a standstill, it's different. When I do a off the dribble, different. Turn around, fade, different timing. There's nothing wrong with that. But changing my green window is where 2K drew the line way too far, and it was just disgusting for the community to have to deal with. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. But that's just me, right? So anyways, with all that being said, we're sitting on this 2K27 right around the corner. This is a couple days before the game comes out. So that's where I personally trying to share with the community, like, even if you voted, that don't mean it's going to be implemented. I did a post about this, so I want to share it. The way managers work, like community managers, you're getting feedback from the community. And the truth is there's great managers and then there's bad managers. The managers are not going to listen to you. being a douchebag, disrespectful, it might just block you, you know, and maybe they won't block you, but they'll mute you. And they're like, I don't want to hear this guy. He's annoying. They're human, all right? And they're flawed just as much as everybody else. So don't expect them to just listen to you because you bought the game. That's not their job. You're not going to disrespect somebody. But their actual job title is so that they can listen to the community feedback, gather that, take a lot of notes, a lot of information on that. Also, having the game data, it tells them a lot about the situation. And then also, wait up, let me go and shrink my camera. I was trying to keep my camera big, but we're gonna shrink it up a little. And also, they are also capable of sitting down in the meetings. It doesn't happen every day, and it's not every week. They'll have meetings with the developers, who also, the developers have feedback that they take from players. They're scavenging internet, all the platforms. Don't think that yours is the only platform. Facebook, Twitter, so many places that they'll go to just to hear something. They're not gonna like, they're not gonna comment, they're not looking at it, they're not doing it. That's not their job. Their job is to take the information. But when dudes get on the game, get on a post, and they're like, this game sucks, it's like, you know what, you're the worst person for the community. I don't mean no disrespect to people that are watching, but you're a waste. Why did you waste space when we could be sharing feedback? We could be telling them, hey man, this mechanic sucks, because you could tell them why, and they'll listen to that. But just saying a game sucks is not helping the community. You're not helping yourself, not helping nobody. Just waste of space. I get it. People put their depression on the internet. They put their little meme posts all over the place. But guess what? None of that is good. Not helping the developers. They literally take notes, sit in a meeting, discussing all the feedback, and share it with each other. And then maybe we get changes. Maybe we don't get no changes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I lower this light a little bit? Like that. So maybe we don't get no changes because there isn't enough decisive data and or player feedback to make that change that you're thinking. The truth is, if I mention one thing, one change can change the whole game overall. Okay? So an example, I'm telling the devs I want balance on defense and offense. Now, if you put contests very high, it rewards defense and it rewards skilled players who know how to get open. But the casual guy sitting in a corner and he gets contested, he's not going to be able to hit that shot if it's contested well. So it gives them much trouble. And so I think that's why contests sometimes are not as strong. They're like, let's make it a little easy for the community, whatever, you know, just stuff like that. And while I agree to give casual people a thing, it also hurts the game for skilled players, because now it's like the dude contested you well, but he didn't get rewarded. You're rewarding the shooter, not the contester. And so how do you mechanically give both the medium, right? Like, this is forever one of the biggest back and forths you see in the community, where people get upset about contests, people mad about shooting. The devs got to try to listen to both sides and like defensively make it strong, but not go crazy offensive. By the way, is my Twitter working? Because y'all ain't even posted anything on Twitter yet. Hold up, man. Let me go up in here real quick. I'm going on my own Twitter, guys. How do I comment on here? I've never been on my own Twitter, my live stream on Twitter. How do you see the chat? I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't let me see the chat. So Yep, I'm a rookie. Whatever, man. Come on, man. Yeah, so that conversation, it gets heavy because the devs are working to make the best product possible. And we could argue all day, but we're not in the trenches and we don't know the effects of how important and dynamic one mechanic could be and how it could change a game forever. You know what I mean? And was truthfully, I've been around long enough to know that the devs actually listen and they've been implementing stuff that we'll say in the last whatever amount of years, and it's happened over and over and over. Sometimes it's bad ideas, and it's like, that's in the game. Why did y'all listen to the community that doesn't know better? Sometimes it's the developer's idea, and they're trying something different. The truth is, they need to try different things too. You can't get mad for them to try to innovate and create a new system of mechanic. And before right stick dribbling existed, I don't know, y'all probably too young for that, but right before right stick existed, man, that was a pretty interesting basketball game. Then over the years we got right stick dribbles, then we had to change that a million times. You know, 2K and NBA Live kept kind of tweaking it. Then 2K first became the kings of basketball. They were reverting it and flipping it around and making it different and making different versions of it. And now we got like a staple of what it is and how to use it. And the truth is that's a good thing, but it took a lot of trial and error and to get good. That's why, like, I give Mike Wayne props. He's been around like 20 years doing this and don't always work, and it ain't always the best. Sometimes it needs work. Sometimes, like, that's not my favorite dribbling year. And then the next one is, oh, that is amazing. Good stuff, dude. You get what I mean? Like, those are the kind of things that you got to understand. So for me, I'm humble to that. Like, okay, let's work. What you gonna do next year? Something different that I don't like? Let me try it and get used to it and see if I like it. You know what I mean? For example, meter dunking, one of the best additions in the game. You could try to hate on it when it first came out. Like, oh, no. It's like, no, bro. Like shooting now. You can shoot, the skilled player can shoot very well. He has to time his shot. Same thing with dunking. You're gonna see top players for 2K27 have to time the dunk no matter what, which I think is chef's kiss. I think that's gonna highlight who's a good dunker, who's not. Very bad at the game. And as you can see in my highlights, I'm always meter dunking for the most part. Because I want to practice. This here, let me put on a different highlight reel. This is the first day the game came out, first week, 2 or 3 days of highlights of 2K26, and me just practicing how to dunk. No badges, learning the game, kind of trying to understand the systems to perfect it. And so, you know, the evolution continues, and we're literally still just getting started, in my opinion. Yeah. Now, before we get into anything else, I'm going to show y'all some stuff on the builder and help you understand. If you voted for Mike Wayne to give us a 30% boost in shooting, which is what most of y'all did, a lot of y'all did, then you're cooked. I'm going to show you why, all right? And we're going to get into it right now. So this is 2K26's builder. And what I want to showcase is that 65, I can get set shot specialist on Braun. Okay. With the logic that you guys are having, it's going to be a 5% extra. So if I shot, let's say 50% from the field, I'm getting 5% extra shooting boost. Then I'm going to max +2 this set shot specialist, and I'll end up with gold, which is 15% boost. Already surpasses the test from 2K26 that they basically showcased. Where is it? Right here. So this test right here is 14% for a legend badge. But I can surpass last year's badge buff with only using gold. That's the logic that a guy, I'm not going to mention who again, but somebody posted on Mike Wayne's poll. And that's what people are voting for. That means with only gold, okay? Let's go ahead and move this to the side. Only a gold, okay? If you could see very carefully, I have a bronze one right now with a 65 three-pointer. But with only gold, I'm going to be able to have a 15% shot make percentage. Okay, crazy numbers. That means I don't even need legend badge, bro. That means, listen, I'm shooting almost 80%, 70 to 80, sometimes 65 on 2K26. That means I'm gonna be able to have bronze badge and then just max plus 2 to get my percentage up. And I'm cooking. That's what y'all voting for. That's what y'all gotta understand. This is why I dislike that. I don't think it's okay. But let's just go even crazier, right? Because what's gonna happen is people like myself and others will get in here. I'll put this on silver. Guess what? I'm getting a 20% boost because I'm gonna max plus 2 this up to Hall of Fame. I'm gonna get a 20% boost. Okay, outrageous. With the logic from the poll, if we listen to the voters, this is where the poor devs got to deal with the community. That is not okay, but it is gonna happen if you guys continue to push this narrative to Mike Wayne. All of a sudden, all I need is a 78. I'm sparking from half court at all times. That's how ridiculous this could get, right? Remember, you're getting multiple max plus 1s and plus 2s. You can boost up all your shooting badges in one build. You'll be able to have everything pretty stacked high. Well, I'm not sure what's coming for 2K27, but you think about last year, you got the crew, 2 buffs there. You have the seasonal max plus 1s and 2s. You got 4 over there. Then you got your specialization, another 2 and maybe more, because my speculation, I'm not even going to talk about it right now, but I got a deep speculation in that as well. So just think about all of those things. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. All I can say. So I personally would go with an 89 mid-range, but we're going to put it on the 3 for this moment. Got gold set shot specialist with an 89 three-pointer. All that means is that I'm capable of max plus 2 in this, and I'm going to end up with a 25% boost in by shooting making. So I'm going from 50% to 25% extra. All right, so you do the math, like 75% shooting boost, going all the way up there, just because you guys are voting for this logic that you're thinking with. Not okay. And that is where the problem lies. Because, you know, for me, I'll just go with an 83, and then I'll put up my mid-range to 89. Pretty much have mid-range and 3-pointers, and just be a disaster monster beast that can't be stopped. You know, get myself an 89 3-pointer. You know, gotta play this properly. Get myself, say, a 87 for dunks. We'll go with an extra right here. And then, you know, you do whatever it is that's required this year. We don't know. It's going to be different for each game. But you just imagine, like, I'm just going crazy with the stats right now. Got a lot of stats left. Do a lot of stuff. And think about this. Remember, this is all you really need right here. As a point guard, this is pretty insane already. Let me go with 89 because I want that, you know, I want that smoke. All of a sudden, this is bad right now. This, the height and all that stuff of this build. But the concept is the same, right? Like, let's go with an 80 here. I want to go 85 there. Need an 80 here. Now, this can do really good stuff. I like it. And those are the kind of things that's like, whoa, this is terrorist. We could already do this in 2K26 for the most part. This is me. I already have builds with this shooting percentage, and I'm going crazy out there with it. There's footage of it. Each of my builds have an 80 or an 83, most of them. I only have 2 guards that have a 99.3. They're my small guards, and that's it. Other big guards or my centers and all that have an 80 or an 83, you know? So that just shows you, like, not good, guys. Not good. Wait 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me put this over here. Close this up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. My bad. I'm back. But so this is where that logic and the way things are right now and the way people are thinking is kind of crazy in my opinion. And in the background, you're watching low 3-pointer builds. I'll go and put on, let's see, like my lockdown. I think it had an 83 3-pointer. It actually had no mid-range. Normally you put up the mid-range. I think I put 0 mid-range on it, and it only has an 83 3-pointer. What was that? Oh, my audio was playing in the background. Oh, but yeah, so 83 3-pointer as a point guard with no mid-range, 89 driving dunk. And matter of fact, we're gonna get into the builds, and I just want to kind of just discuss shooting in my experience with it this year as we kind of look at all the builds and we go forward. But you're watching the highlights of that build. I button shoot a lot, but then I also rhythm shoot. Most of the time, for years, I did not do no rhythm shooting last year at all, basically. Tested it, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to stick to button. And then this year, I'm like, you know what? Nah, bro. Y'all gonna all be cooking. I'm gonna cook too. So I went a little crazy rhythm shooting on streams, and then privately button shooting for tournaments or anything like that. By the way, this cool news is I have already let go of all the stuff I was doing for the leagues. I don't get paid. It's all volunteer work to help a lot. Loved it, but it takes a lot of time. And then also I can't stream or play. Like, it's like a lot of weird things in the background that I don't even want to talk about. Now, this coming up year, you're just going to see me playing a game to play the game. Streaming every time I do play. If I play competitively, it's for me. It's not for the league coaching or managing or helping lead a team or anything like that. It's very nice, in my opinion. I'm excited. But with that being said, let's get into these builds. The one that you're watching in the background is my lockdown point guard, or whatever the heck. I don't even know what to call it. It was basically a semi-lock point guard style build. 6'6", and yeah, it has contact dunks and it has really good standing dunks. 72 is all you need if you want to be like a big man for a guard. I was just jamming on people if you watch the footage. And right here, you see, normally people put up the 3-pointer to get the badges high. I said, no, I'm just going to, such an easy shooting year. Just going to go with an 83. And I was out there doing people dirty, as you saw in the footage. But in general, just really good, especially if you're playing lockdowns. That's all you need. But as the point guard, I still was doing my thing. Now, competitively, this isn't the build to play if you're going to be a point guard. This is a lock point type of setup. It's more about being able to ISO, score, do everything. So as you can see right here, the passing is not that high, but dribbling, you can go crazy with it. Defensively, it's a monster. I had some of my most fun playing on this build, like a menace. And I played one-on-ones, played 3s and 5s. I've always been able to go crazy. The problem I had at the start of the year was too fast. The agility was weird because I had a slow build with like a 77, my first 6'8", and then I put this one up with 92 at a 90 speed, and I was basically not able to play defense because I was so fast. I had to get used to slowing down. Like, you know, it's like the sensitivity of your right sticks and left stick, it's higher when you play with higher speed, which is the best thing to do. Yeah, this is the best format of a lockdown if you went and did the 99 steal. The reason I didn't do that is because steal is pretty easy. You got to have more skill than actual stats. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to have crazy overall point guard ability while still being all offensive threat. So I had fun with this. Now, this is somewhat selfish. You're going to be a true lockdown. You're going to drop some of this dribbling, then put it all on defense 99. You know, I could have buffed this up if I really wanted to get it higher, but it's like, you know what? It's locking people up regardless. And shooting, as I said, an 83 is way more than enough. When you come up in here, you got max +1 +2s. I can get this up to Hall of Fame with a max +2. Then I'll max +1 all the other shooting badges, right? Like, you'll be all set. So very, very easy, useful build. This was my first build of the year. You know, when the game first comes out, you don't know what is what, but I feel like I hit it on the nail on a couple of things. The driving dunk at an 89, put it at 93 to get extra badge, but it really wasn't that necessary. Layups, I should have just left it lower, but it's nice to have layups because it helps when you convert a dunk into a layup. And then shooting wise, 92 for a couple of badges. It would have been better to have been like a 93, but I actually would reverse this and put it at 83 3-pointer, just like you saw in the other build, and then put this up to an 89. That's the true best version of this game's badges and attributes shooting, which I have other builds that'll showcase that. But yeah, that's the number one. Then the same standard stuff, we're not going to get into any of this. It's really about shooting. With this that high, I was sparking from everywhere at the start of the year. And y'all saw some of those highlights a couple minutes ago when I was showcasing the other version where that build was fun. And this build, you know, 6'8", first one, day one of the game coming out. I went in there, hooked up, and had a blast. And I really loved it. Now I want to get into the monster, the beast, and actually y'all been watching the highlights at the start right here. So you're looking at my 6'2" PG. This is the juggernaut, is what I called him at the start of the year. It's basically all offensive and then a little bit of defense. And the truth was, if you're gonna watch, I got a lot of good highlights for defense as well. Honestly, people have won over 500K with this build in tournaments, which two variants. I got two versions of this, but this one was the first one, and it won like 100 and some K. Start the year, and then later on, someone else won. People have been using these builds on these leagues and these tournaments and all that stuff. And the reason I loved it, you know, was once I got the ball, I'm double teamed every play, and I could just pass the ball. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to do much. And this was before it was optimized to the second version, which is a little more well-rounded. But I love this one. This has a 99.3 though. That's what we're going to talk about percentage-wise and stuff like that. So as you can see right here, 99.3 and then low midi. I would actually boost this midi up too, because I was sparking with a mid-range. I didn't have a problem. When you have it even higher, you can take the most contested and ridiculous shots. And that's where I'm telling y'all, like, imagine if I get a 30% boost make instead of 14%. Now with my 99.3, I'm getting 14% boost in set shot specialist. But if we go by the logic of the votes, that's going up to 30 instead of 14. Double. Which is crazy. But I don't know why people are... I don't know. I ain't gonna rant. I am ranting. But so that's where that goes. And I had a problem with that. And who knows, you know, what's going to happen for the next game, the next iteration. We're still not sure, but come on, man. Anyway, so that's where my problem lies. It's like, imagine what this build will be doing. You can watch the highlights just from shooting wise. I'm button shooting and I'm rhythm shooting in this these highlights, and I was practicing both when I made this, because this was going to be for competitive tournaments, and we won a couple tournaments as well with me as this player. And the second version's a little more crazier, which I'll showcase in a minute. That is where conversation about shooting needs to be focused on and understood. Like, oh, wait a minute, maybe he does have a point, and this could be a problem. Is the best way I could put it. Again, I'm not here to like judge your gameplay or talk bad about the thoughts of wanting a 30% shot making, but hey. So this is the second version to kind of get into the concept of what this one was. This one basically had the same setup on a lot, except for the passing was a little lower. And then I put everything up on defense, basically. So I'm getting way more steals, way more defensive prowess, and like, you're just a menace. You thought I was bad on those highlights. Got clips of this one, which was the second ultimate version, I called it. I have videos of this stuff. But in this one, I was basically clamping people up left and right, blocking them. And this footage is all day one. When I make the builds, I just go out and I play against other players, and I don't have my badges yet maxed out. And we're still cooking people left and right, you know? And I'm not used to the build, and I'm go out there just trolling people, you know? And this one was the most elite one that people were winning more money with. And shout out to them guys. Like, I don't play in these tournaments enough to be taken up, but maybe next year, if I get a chance to just do it, give time to it, make some bread with it. Yeah, this is the build that I think I would give anybody if they ask for a small guard. This is the one for you. You're gonna have everything. You can play ones, you can play twos, you can play threes, you can play fives, dominate in different ways. For me personally, that is necessary. One thing it does lack is the rebounds. And if you wanted, could boost the rebounds with 2 cap breakers, which I never did, because I'm like, I'm not gonna play one. I'm not gonna play twos as much as I do ones and fives. They're kind of, I play ones just to goof around, and then I play fives when I want to chill out and play some real ball and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, so again, shooting is 99.3. Just imagine if I do what you guys are thinking or trying to like mention, so on, game will get out of hand, stuff like that. So now we're gonna go into a build that is, I only made it to hang out with my cousin and to fool around. So this one is a 6'9". It's kind of like a power forward, supposed to be a back end, but my cousin made the real version, which was an incredible version. Helped him make the most elite pro-am, like all the top players are using this, one of these kind of builds at the start of the year. And I'm grateful for them to take some of the ideas and then make their own version of it. This was supposed to be just like a 99. It's fun to have 99 builds. I'm just gonna say, just because it's like, oh, how overpowered can you get? In the footage, you're watching it play as a new build with no, maxed out badges or me learning the game, and it doesn't have 99 yet because I didn't have cap breakers. It was like the first month of the game coming out, and the build is super strong, but it's only an 80 overall in this footage. 83 pointer. So any shot you see me making is actually with an 83 pointer. So just imagine what I would do if you gave me, like I said, the big boost. Okay, that's where I'm not okay with it. So in the background, you're looking at with only an 80 overall 3 and a low mid-range. So I don't have good mid-range, I don't have high 3-pointer, and I still popped off with this build. I was playing as a point guard with me and my cousin Cloudy, who by the way, I need to check Twitter real quick. Let me see if my Twitter's working. Apologies if your chat is not coming through, guys. Yeah, bro, somebody messaged me. Hold on. Nope. All right, I think I fixed it. Maybe not. But yeah, so with this build, an 80 3-pointer, and I think I got the footage of me and my cousin still in here. We called it the twin highlights. There it is. So this is me and him. We're both 6'9". We have the same build. He has better defense because he has more steals, more agility, more rebounds, and I had more dribbles, more dunking, because it's just to goof around and to fool around, which I was supposed to be the point guard and he's supposed to play the power forward. But in reality, I'd rather his build. I would have loved to have his build instead. But yeah, so this is the build with me and him kind of playing twos. That was the goal, just to fool around playing twos together. It was a fun time. Absolutely love it. That was a great day, actually. Really cool stuff. I also got footage of his build, his version of this. I played on his account and just see what I could do, like, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I think I played 3 games, something like that, just to see how the build feels, because I was so excited. I wish I had it myself. And yeah, had a blast with it. It's capable of doing everything, spotting up, shooting up shots, dunking. Defense is crazy on the build. It's the best defensive build, one of the best builds. Still, absolutely, really enjoyed it. And it's even better now. The 99 block and all that. This is when it first was made, like the first week, I think. You can see I even did a little behind the back. So fake drive, behind the back, 3-pointer. You don't gotta have high numbers. Look at this pump stake. I think it had a 40 standing dunk, and it's still getting these layups, jacking these shot up, and making some moves. And I'm gonna show my version, which is the more dribble centric, dribble shooting. The dribble and dunking version. His version had better steals, better rebounds, and better overall speed and agility. And mine sacrificed that to get dribbles and dunks, just to goof around a little bit for the heck of it. But this was one of the most fun builds. But with an 80 overall, I'm sparking in people's faces, as you saw. Wasn't like I was struggling out there on that build. I ate it like a point guard, I'm gonna be honest, for the most part. Had a really good time. Then we're gonna go into the ultimate build. And again, this is like a review of builds, I guess, but we're talking about shooting at the same time. This was the ultimate, and I forgot to showcase um this earlier, but this is the ultimate 6'8". This would be the only build you would need for 2K26, and you could tweak it, of course, but if I was to recommend it, this would be the one. And for next year, if I could make something like this at the start of the year, I will. It'll be probably my first build, but I have a better one as well. But right now I'm deciding what will be my first build for next year. Guaranteeing 3 builds for next year. Trying to slow down. Community always gives me something to make more builds, so I appreciate that. But for me, 3 is all you really need if you're hardcore like me and you want variety. There's a good amount of variety, just 3 different play styles. But yeah, so this build right here is the ultimate Pro-Am World Championship type of build that can do everything, and you're gonna have a very good time. It's just too good. Every time I play with it, no matter what, like, it just feels so good. Made this one as a redefined version. My first 6'8", which y'all saw, was day one, and it's good, but this one's just peak. It goes above and beyond that, and that's why I love it. So yeah, see a couple highlights. I wanted to showcase that, but this is the build. 93 drive and dunk. It has a high midi for extreme badges, really good 3-pointer, amazing passing. This is very important. You're going to be a true and elite point guard. You can go low and still cook up, but in a competitive setting, this helps. The physical speed of the ball. If you go with a 70, the ball is going to take longer to get to the person in the corner who's wide open. When they go to shoot, they're going to get contested, 15-20% contested. And it might not sound like a lot, but if they do that for every shot, that means they're going to suffer and miss a couple. If they miss 3 out of 7 shots that they take because of your passing, you're a bad point guard. And people won't know that. They'll think, oh, you got to hit your shot, bro. Like, why don't you pass the ball faster? Well, then, not just press the button, but make the pass go faster. So actual pass accuracy affects that, and it doesn't showcase in the stats other than your teammates missing and you being a terrible point guard, because you don't want to buff that up. Now, if we're playing 2s, 3s, 1s, of course you don't need no passing. 70 is more than enough for most players in all those modes, but when you get to the 5s, you shouldn't go as low as 70. You should have some respect for your teammates. 85 or higher. Personally, I got a 91 for some of the animations. I think the Halliburton pass style, and then speed. But yeah, then everything else, it's a lock you down build. Even though it's going to play the corner, every point guard should play the corner, let the lockdown and the power forward handle the pick and roll. You can handle it. You're in there. All right, and you're getting a lot of steals. If they pass it towards where you are, you're going to get the steal. Crazy blocks. Still can get rebounds. If I want, I can put a cap breaker on my rebounds right now and get it up to 70 if I really was like, oh, let me go and buck this up. But overall, it's amazing for a point guard at 6'8", and this would be the build I would make next year if they give me the green light, you know. But yeah, and then last but not least, this one is more of a fun build. I'm not going to talk about the whole build because I feel like I'm doing a build breakdown. I got way more builds, by the way, but I'll just showcase some highlights. I just made this one like a month ago. Everybody was requesting for a post for, and they're like, "Oh man, you know, you show us what's up." I'm like, "Dog, all right, bro, you got it." So it's a post score, but I can still cook up dribbling. I can still, you know, spark from the 3. I made it so that it can still do all those things to be toxic in its own way, for fun and to hurt some feelings out there. But yeah, I just love it because it's so dynamic on every side of it. And yeah, I was just having a blast. This is literally the first day of making it, so I didn't even test all of it. I just was putting clips and having fun. The main thing I could mention is, again, the percentage with Mike Wayne's tweet. Gotta be careful. Asking for a 30% boost is crazy. We only got 14% from set shot specialists. You try to ask for double, which is wild. And that's what I'm not okay with. But that build right here is the one. Has very high drive and dunk, which it doesn't need. You can mainly just stick to layups, close shot, post control. That's it. Like, you don't need nothing. But I wanted to give it drive and dunk and some stand and dunk, and then also some threes so that I could just be unguardable. Because most of the time people see a post scorer and then they just guard the mid range. With me, you gotta guard the three. I'm gonna drive past you with my dribbles, then I'll cook you. You can see 70 plus for passing is all you need. Then right here, post, dribbles, 80, all you need. Everything you saw in those highlights are from an 80 dribble. And I focus on blocks, 70 interior. But anyways, all right, there's that. But the point is, shooting is gonna be broken if we get that vote from what people are saying, right? I'm gonna go look at that one more time and kind of talk about it and give my feelings. And then we're gonna play some video games, man. Need to relax a little bit. All right, so Mike Wayne's conversation and the thoughts on this is pretty outrageous. I am going to put people on blast in a minute. Hope you guys don't mind if you're watching and you're one of the people that I'm gonna put on blast. I don't mean it in a negative way. I love you. You know what I mean? It's all love. I don't ever say stuff to be mean, hateful, or to troll people. Just to be clear, for me, it's all love. All right, so let's look at the live version of this. I'm gonna go into my Twitter. Not right there. Here. Well, I don't think that's that good. Well, we'll leave it like that. How about that? How about we leave it right there? And then I move my camera. Be here for the moment. Let's just have the talk, man. So in the background, you're going to be seeing this post, which probably shouldn't make this big. And I got to be careful. I'm probably going to get demonetized for this. Some of y'all be saying crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm unfiltered right now. We're going to do an unfiltered. So I posted like 3-4 times on this post because I'm frustrated with the community's voting. Right now, we can see the percentage. It says 30. As a matter of fact, let's refresh this. It says 36% is voting for such a high boost, which is crazy. And then there's 24% action for 70 plus. That's wild. All right, anyways. And then my tweets are just sharing information on everything I've been saying, so I'm not going to repeat it. Please no RNG, Mike Wayne. Don't make it a badge made game, basically, is what I'm saying. And then we got Plug. Shout out to Plug, man. I actually got a message. I got to post something on Twitter. What did Plug say directly? He says, smaller green window than this year, make it pure. That's all we need for shooting. Amen. I'm cool with that. I think that Plug is in the right mindset because, you don't got to change shooting too crazy. This year, it would have been good if they shrunk the window, made it harder for people to make their shots. I'm cool with that. That's not what they did. They made it so that anybody could shoot from anywhere for shots or whatever. And then you go right below that, another gentleman who is logical, goes to Harvard. I talked about it earlier. Howard got now. He says 50%, mid 50s for the absolute highest. Badges should give slight boosts because big boosts will take the skill out of shooting. Shooting 40% shouldn't go up to 70. Crazy. So, which he's absolutely logical. He's using common sense. This isn't about making 2K make the game harder. This isn't about making 2K putting some skill gap that's like outrageous. It's not gonna like lower your shooting percentage. If you can shoot 60% without no badges, you're the GOAT. Put on the badge, get a 10%, cool. You're gonna shoot 60 anyways. You get what I mean? If you're shooting 20% from the field and you can't shoot good, but the badge brings you up to 50 because you got a 30% boost with a max badge, that's where it's a trash. And that's where the game is like, yo, what are you doing? It's gonna be NBA jams all over, you know? So that's where I don't sit with that. Then you got dime work also saying 51 to 60, which is basically, if it goes up to 60, that means there's a 20% boost, which is still a lot. It's more reasonable than somebody saying 80 like Chalk right now. He's wilding. But hey, we'll see what happens. And then again, iPod at 65, which is 5% for each badge. We talked about this earlier. I hate to shout him out. I think he's a great guy. Nobody's taking shots at him in this video. This is outrageous. This means I could put on a gold, go up 25% overall with a low shooting three-pointer. We'll be hitting crazy shots. It's gonna be a wild year. And we can go on and on and on. There's so many people in the community to kind of run through this. And that's where my problem lies. I think the community is not fully aware of what they're asking for. Some of them are, and they don't care. But yeah, but those are the kind of things that are on my mind that I've been thinking about and hoping that 2K can address somehow. You know what I mean? Oh wait, hold on a second. All right, we're gonna play some video games. We're gonna chill out for a second. I haven't been playing a lot of video games, I'm gonna be honest. But today we do. Oh wait, I got the wrong thing open. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm almost back. Hey, so we're gonna play some play now, or we might even go into what is it called? My NBA. I've been trying to play offline, man. I don't really get a lot of time on it this year, so I'm trying to get into that for a second. Let me have my little snack. I got some popcorn here. It's custom made popcorn. I don't understand how this works. So somehow the popcorn has a lot of protein in it. And let me see. It says 7 grams. That's not that much. 7 grams. It's all right, so we're done yapping for the most part. We're gonna just chill, talk about this, talk about the game, not the game I love. I'm supposed to be the franchise, but I was just talking to my cousin. Hilarious. Being very nice to me. He's like, you know, be hopeful. And I'm like, dude, all I am is hopeful. All I got is hope. I was using the Allen Iverson speech. Practice? You talking about practice? I'm a franchise player. But we talking about practice. Not the game I bled, sweat, and tears for. Talking about practice. Shout out to Allen Iverson, man. He's a real one. All right, we're gonna get into offline play today. Something I gotta get used to, folks. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Get good, basically. I've been kind of casually playing play now on my streams. The only time I played recently. Hey, did they put out an update yet on this LeBron trade? Because I didn't see it. Hold on, let me look for a team. We're gonna lock in, folks. Turn on this and turn this off. All right, where is Philly when you need them? It's gonna be a beautiful war this playoffs, man. Yeah, LeBron's still not on there. Unbelievable. Guess we're gonna go against the Spurs, man. Let's go against the Spurs. Over the finals. Yeah, so we're gonna play a little bit. Turn the audio on. And just chat. Keep talking about shooting real quick. Shooting? We talking about shooting? I'm a franchise player. And we talking about shooting. I'm actually very curious on what Victor Wembanyama does 10 years from now. He's still in the league. Oh my God, I shouldn't have shot that. I thought I was like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta remember, I don't know any of their jumpers yet. I played the other day and I did get better. You ain't gonna be able to hit all these shots, man. Chill out, B. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I love Victor Wembanyama. I think he's one of the greatest young players ever. And I want to see what happens in the next 10 years with him. Like, man, it's spectacular already. Even though, of course, I want the Knicks to win. If the Knicks are not in the running, I want to see what he does. One of my favorite players to watch. By the way, I'm trying to eat these popcorns and not be on camera. So, oh, I cooked them. I really like his animations. They're not bad. You know what I mean? Hold on. Okay. Let me have a little more popcorn. It's nice. There we go. Oh, let's open it back to it. The one thing I gotta get used to playing offline like this is how to control the defense. Like, another player will drive like this and pull the AI into the defense. And that sucks because you have to control that. Damn, bro, I can't hit the jumper. A rookie. Get him, John. But yeah, one of the tricks is you drive, get double team, and kick it out. Since it's the AI, you know, you're gonna end up getting an open look. I'm gonna cheese this AI real quick. You get a shot off. Oh my god, I can't hit. Don't worry, I'm gonna still win this game. Gotta get my act together. Yeah, so I can score easily doing this and just go like this. It's one of my all-time easiest plays to run. But need to work on it. And like I said, controlling all the AI, the rebounds, the blocks, contests, always having some type of sense of control. This job was no way I missed this, guys. Oh my god. What happens when you're a my career player? It's embarrassing that I used to be for 20 years of my life offline player because they didn't have online, and then online comes around and I'm so used to shooting creative players that I'm not as good with actual authentic players. We're gonna change that this year. 27. I'm making this one. Come on, baby. All right, I'm retiring. Yeah, let's start over real quick. Hold on, man. We're gonna get our act together. I'm not gonna miss the whole game. Watch this. Come on. I'm gonna shoot with Josh Hart. Watch this. Y'all gonna be like, damn, homie. Bro. Charge. Let's go. See, that's championship basketball. Where's his hot spots? I want to know so that I can shoot from there. There it goes. Let's get it. Hold on, guys. I got my camera off. Pull it up. Yeah, when somebody drives and you're playing with 5 players, you have to know it don't help. And I gotta change the settings and also get used to calling sets and stuff. I can do easy set calling when it comes to when it comes to like quick plays, but doing the full plays, I haven't done them in so long, dude. Probably been 3 years or more, maybe. I don't know. I've been playing my career just like online. Yo, he has such a long shot for a short guy. Bitch. Dang it. Once I get Jalen Brush's shot, bro, we not losing. Yeah, I'm playing my career. I'm shooting fast shot. And this is Jalen Brunson. He has a slower shot than my creative player. There it is. I said, man, we cooking. Yeah, we need to talk about it. We gotta talk about it. It's gonna be one of the things I'm bringing to the game for next year is offline play. I'm gonna casually add this to the bag. I'm gonna run online tournaments with my career players. I mean, with NBA players. I might do regular season players, and we might do like all time. Damn it, that's late. We might do an all-time. Let me get this guy. All-time tournament. Basically, all-time players. You can win that, and then we'll do. Oh, he got me. We'll do current NBA players. Those are 2 guaranteed that I'm gonna do. I cannot shoot for the life of me. Got a bunch of plans. But practicing this offline going to help me against, since I do play against other players on the play now and for the tournament stuff. Gonna be needed. Right now I'm just practicing shooting casually. I've been honestly not doing no plays and just taking bad shots. Don't care if they're contesting me. To be able to hit that on a regular basis is, you know, it's the AI. They don't play great defense. Next year is going to change, so we'll see what happens. All right, we're done with these tweets. I appreciate everybody's time, everybody's energy. We got like thousands, well, we got thousands of impressions and engagement on some of my posts, and then 100 plus replies on my posts for this topic. And I'm trying my best to kind of make sure everybody feels heard. I'm not gonna read all y'all posts. It's just ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry, I was pretty sure everything's set on my stream here. All right, so defensively, I can easily just call for zone defense. I know how to do that. Hey, that's old school already. Against AI, it's so easy. Against other players, just like you see right there, other players are going to take advantage. The AI is kind of dumb. If you drive to the basket, they will double team, and then you got to open play every single time. As long as I can get a little space and drive, somebody's coming, somebody's getting an open look. See right there? The difference was I didn't make the shot. Got nothing to do with actual exploit. This is for years. This is something that 2K, I don't know what 2K got to do better. I have the ability to change it in the settings, right? So I can go to defense and then start putting on ball pressure, off ball pressure, like somebody driving to the paint. Are you going to hedge on a pick and roll? 8 attached. You know, double team protocol, how you want to run that. There's so many layers in here. Shout out to Bizarre, one of the greatest. He's been a part of all this, making it better every year. I haven't touched this in a while. I still appreciate it because I used to play with all this stuff. Just haven't done it in so long. It's kind of like, okay. You can see right here, all of it, I can just assign for transition defense, right? Like, what do I want? No threes, no threes. If I'm playing against players, I don't want no threes. So I'm gonna say 1 3, no 3, no 3. Right there. So boom, I'll put that right there. It's AI, so it's not that serious for any of this, to be honest with you. I beat the AI pretty handily when I'm playing for real. But you can change all this stuff, and it's very important, in my opinion. Drive help. I'm gonna put no help on the drive. Right? I'm just gonna do that right there. This is the one that I wanted to show you. So then now when somebody's driving, guys are gonna stay on the 3. This is only good against other players because players will fake drive, pick it up. And so there's a lot of stuff like this right here. I haven't got into it this year, so it's gonna take a while. Just an example, boom, hit this. Damn, bro, I got no stamina. That's what's going on. Let's start over. One more time, one more time. Don't play like it is the NBA Finals. We need this chip to win this championship. Oh, wait, I don't think my settings stayed, right? I think I might. Oh, yeah, see, it doesn't stay. Now, right here, no helping on the drives. You can just let it happen. To get a dunk, to get a dunk. It's a real player. They need to know that so that Oh my goodness. So watch, I'm gonna let him drive. I'm gonna let somebody drive. Bro. I'm gonna let somebody drive and you can see it knocking out. Perfect. Can't hit an open shot. Down bad. See, right there, he got a dunk. That's what I want. But that was against another player. He's just gonna drive and then kick. Bro, I'm about to rhythm shoot. I'm about to rhythm shoot, y'all. If I make one more shot with Jalen Brunson, we gonna rhythm shoot. I'm gonna try one more. There it is. Yeah, they don't want me to rhythm shoot. They don't want me to rhythm shoot again. I'm trying to give up rhythm shooting before 2K27 also. But for example, ooh. But now that double team ain't gonna pop off, which I love, and that makes life easier. There's a lot of ways to go about it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take the pick and roll, even though I'm trying to do it. So, and take it. Come on. I'm gonna let him drive. Let him drive. No. See, now Mikal Bridges is whack. I'm about to bench him. No offense. Yeah. Off ball. We're gonna go play him tight. How about that? On ball screens. We're not gonna really do all this. This is a lot of work. Got to go through this. Off ball screens, doubles, manual. Switch roll, auto switch. We got everything on auto right now, but I wouldn't do this if I was playing against another player. They were elite. You have to master all this in order to play online, because you're gonna see, like when I go online, I'll probably do it tonight if I get a rhythm. But put all this on right, and then you play against other players, you can cook up. All right, so that. Wait a minute, where's the matchmaking? I thought it was in here. Nah, I think we're good. I already put it so that on ball they're playing up tight, so nobody's getting free threes. This is important against players because, again, they're gonna take advantage. Let's just fake, let them drive. You want to make sure that my AI is listening. Go ahead and drive, brother. I'm trying to shoot a three. Go drive. See, nobody else. That's what I want. I know it looks crazy, but against good players, they're gonna abuse you unless you play zone defense or something like that. Ooh. That was a bad shot selection. Oh, Wimby crossed me. Let me get Wimby, bro. Swap. Yeah, those are very critical. Let's see, right now I can cheese the game. Let's do this. Oh no, I can't. They hooked me. That was good defense. But now everybody's staying tight on their threes, and they're not helping me when I get hooked up. Damn, he gave me his mother this game. Okay. I'm gonna have to start playing offline a little bit. I gotta stop taking bad shots, by the way. I could just play ball. I want to see pick and rolls, like simple stuff. All I would do is call for Carl to give me a pick. Oh, Victor Wembanyama. Oh no, I'm done. They're retiring tonight. No wonder they don't like Victor. Illegal screen? Yeah, they go. I'm done. You got it, brother. Okay, we're down 4. I'm gonna play this whole game. Change the camera angle. I've always liked drive. We're gonna put, what's it called? Player perspective or something? No, we'll just go with drive. Drive, and we'll leave it like that. I'm gonna play normal. What I was doing was just coming up the court and just shooting. I'm gonna play normal. We're gonna play some plays, kind of really orchestrate things rather than just ban. So this defense is better. I have to switch. I gotta do a lot of stuff. Normally, I like to pick and then get this quick basket. Just how I'll just give it, you know, quick plays. But you can also do that a couple times and get open threes as well. So it's very useful. Right there. Boom. And then one of those times when I get an open three, I'll just take it. Now I'm scoring quick twos and in the game. And I want to point something out. So for example, once I start seeing, I'm playing offline, I'll pay attention to what just happened. Okay? Go watch this. So in this scenario, Josh was gonna grab Victor or House. All I had to do was switch, which I didn't do. I was being lazy, playing as Jalen Brunson that whole time. But if I saw Josh that far away, you see how far Josh is? He's not guarding nobody. He was trying to switch to Victor because Carl was behind him. So the AI logic isn't always the best. He's doing the right thing, right? He's trying to help Carl. Maybe Carl should have just switched and guard. What's his name? Harrison. But he didn't. So guess what? I should have switched to Josh so that Josh could get back on defense. Because look, Harrison got an open three. That's all Josh's fault. I am in control of the game. I don't care who I'm playing as. I can't blame the AI for my defense. Yes, I'm playing Fox tight. I could have switched to Josh. And this is where, like, when you get really good with controlling 5 players, you start knowing this and you'll switch to that character. Get over there, help out on the defense. I would have been there already. I would have probably got like a smothered contest. He would have never been able to shoot that wide open. Look, he's open. You're not even there. Get what I'm saying? And that comes from knowing this is 5-on-5. This isn't 1-on-1. My career puts you in the wrong mindset. You're just thinking about you and you can help your team, but you're not in control of the whole team. This, you have to control the whole team. You have to be logical. So see, I'm pressing Fox at this point. But I should have known the moment Carl crossed his foot right there, I should have said, oh no, Josh, what are you doing? I could have switched to Josh and get over there, or switch to Carl and get over there. Let Josh guard Victor, because that's what Josh was thinking. AI is trying to do the right thing. AI is like, oh, Carl's leaving Victor open. He's trying to stop the lane for Carl. Dropped way too low. Again, that's not a AI problem, that's a me problem. I understand the logic of the AI, trying their best. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just start balling out, guys. You're not gonna take contested threes to practice. I'll practice when I'm open. This right now, I can't make a shot. Ooh, good shot. But yeah, so I want to kind of point that stuff out on defense and for offense as well. To help. I just, sometimes you gotta be a little crazy with it. Yeah, those type of things you're gonna see like when I play this year and I go a little harder. You'll be like, oh wow, teaching me a lot about the offline. Not playing offline because you're gonna play against another player, but practicing this little detail in the game is gonna help you. You'll see in the long run. And there's so many things that I don't even remember. That's how long it's been since I really went off to these 5v5 modes that are critical. Yeah, so I like to go pick and roll with the center, try to get a clean bucket like this. And when you're playing against another player, they're guarding you up and up, just take advantage of whatever they're not doing good. You know, they don't switch to the center, go with the pick and roll and see if you can get the dunk with the center. See right there? Another good example. Check this out. So let's make believe it's a player that I'm playing. It shows you which character I am. Right now, I'm Mikal Bridges. I'm trying to get to him. And guess what? Hold on. Let's rewind this tape a little from the high view. They got the pick and roll. I switched over to the center to contest him. Okay. This was the smart move. In this scenario, the pick was really good. I couldn't get over it. Carl is switching. That means I'm guarding his man. I get down to the paint. I drove down there. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go for the pick and roll. We drive down there. This dude can't shoot threes like crazy. You know, he's not a master three-point shooter. I was already like, all right, bro, you committed. Let's do it. I get down there. I get the contest. This has nothing to do with anything but IQ that you're gonna have to deal with other players. Players are gonna abuse the pick and roll just like I do. Try to get these easy center buckets. He passed it too early. I would have went up to that corner three, try to fake like I'm a shoot, and let him drop. He's got a smaller guy on him. It worked out. By the time he goes to shoot, both three people are on him basically. Nope. And you'll see, like, I'm gonna be doing this a lot this year when I play now. I love play now. I used to play it a lot. Just, I don't know, man. My career kind of destroyed my 5-on-5 against other players. And this takes a lot more skill because you're managing so many different things. Like, who's exploit? There's a guy who will play off ball, and another guy will play zone defense. And you're dealing with so much more elements of trying to manage the team rather than one character. But yeah, we'll see. Almost there. Slowly getting better. But yeah, I've been meaning to play this before the new one comes out as well, because that's going to be a part of what I do. Ooh, got him, coach. I want to go with OG because he's one of my favorite players. Tell him my cousin Joey that OG could be a superstar. People don't believe me. I've been saying it for a while now. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. See, look, I left them open. This is bad basketball. I'm going to show y'all what I mean. In this scenario, is again, I can't be selfish and play my career basketball. I have to play 2K 5-on-5 smart IQ basketball. Let me change. How do you change a camera on this? I gotta learn. I really don't even know. Okay, right here. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There's a button for it, isn't there? I just swore there was like an AI. There it is. Trying to find the best camera. This is not it. All right, whatever. Anyway, so they get a break. In this scenario, I have to switch. You see Carl trailing? Means he's not guarding this guy. I'm supposed to pick one of these people and get over to this corner. Instead, I'm playing Carl trailing behind. And guess what? I'm still not picking him up. And now we got the AI coming over to this guy. This guy. Understanding he's behind. I'm supposed to switch to Josh. And see Josh to AI again. This is where the game gets difficult. He made life harder. He's trying to pick up the fast break. This guy's being lazy getting back. This guy's not guarding. And now we're cooked. In truth, I should have played zone like right here with Karl Anthony Towns. Then I just drove straight to the paint trying to guard ball. Bad logic. Could have stayed right here, guarded both of these guys. And then if they pass it to him, I would have contested it. He's taking another wide open look. Bad defense. This is getting used to switching, getting used to playing with all these players. Understanding the AI is not always going to do the right thing. And then you're not helping. So that's the issue. Well, I gotta pay attention to everything that's happening on the floor. It's not just about me. And see how I put no help in the paint? They're gonna score a lot down there. If the guy sees I'm putting no help, he's gonna probably just try to meter dunk on me every game. It's a real player. Oh man, I was talking. Do me dirty. Oh, getting cooked out there. But yes, if somebody like me, if I see that you're not letting your AI help you, you're doing me a favor. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can hit the open shot. I can't hit the contested ones. I get some practice. I have to be able to hit 15% contested every time in order to compete with other players. Because, like, every shot ain't gonna be some... Oh, they doubling me. Passed it too late. Had a double. Yeah, they doubling. One more pass. Damn. Karl Anthony Towns shoots fast, shoots a little slower. Damn, Mikhail, you're supposed to be a defensive player. Come on, bruh. Go with the pick and roll. We got a small guy on Karl. Easy buckets in the paint. Karl's a really great offensive threat. Scoring the paint. A lot of people be sleeping on him because he can shoot. Pretty damn good. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing this against players, but I just gotta get a rhythm. Also learn how to change things like on the fly. Being able to get some strategy in here. Play man to man, play full court press. Offensive things like rebounds, passing, and make a game plan. Proper transition. We're doing all this naturally. I really want to get cooking. You know, I'll be like, all right, when you guard him, this is what I want. I want you to play tight. See, I got tight off ball. Start doing all this stuff in between the quarters, between timeouts. This is a lot. A lot of people make me laugh when they're like, oh, offline is easy. Like, nah. And when you play against another player that knows all these things, even harder. I used to play hardcore on this. My career took me over. So adapting, for example, switching to whoever in this defense, right? Like sometimes I'll just keep my icon up when I know I'm gonna have to switch. Bro, they made me foul. I wasn't even pressing. But sometimes I keep my icon up while I'm playing defense because I know I'm gonna have to switch. He's driving and kicking. He's pick and rolling. I gotta go to the center. So I'm like, all right, you wanna pick and roll? Let me get ready to switch to the center or to the guy in the corner, whatever. All that stuff is a big factor. Then offensively is the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna run sets right now because I don't even know their sets, to be honest. But if I did quick sets, for example, a little motion, get over here, trying to get Mikal Bridges a quick three, and it's in. Let's go. Those are like the typical ones that aren't like actual like ISO, give and go, pick and roll, you know, like quick plays that you should automatically know. Put the D-pad to the left. Call it ISO just to get room. And then I'm just gonna be terrible. Clearly not doing good. That's an OG, get a pick and roll here. Oh my gosh, man. Get this Victor Wembanyama guy out of here. I hate you. No, I love him. See right there, the open three, that's what a lot of people take advantage of. Called IQ. They doubling my mans. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, he dunked on me. Playing bad. I could play way better than that. This is a 2 or a 3? There it is. I'm getting hot. Don't let me play one full day of the offline. Get used to these jumpers. I want to get used to the Knicks because I'm gonna play full Knicks all next year. I'm gonna destroy people. I want to see them ratings high. I'm gonna skip all this halftime stuff. Gotta go to church tomorrow. What time is it? Gotta go pick and roll, getting double teamed. Oh, terrible pass. There it goes. See, in these moments, you have to switch so that the AI doesn't get an advantage. Not up to, it's not the AI's fault. They're gonna switch and they're gonna try to help you in your defensive breakdowns, but you have to do your job. I feel like I could shoot with Mikal pretty decent. Oh damn. I lied. No. Bang. I'm only hitting open shots. I gotta get some practice. Come on. Oh, he got me. Oh, he jumped twice. Yeah, that's good basketball. Gave him too much room. I was trying to get a bump steal. I'm gonna be honest. Times it ain't worth it. Leave me open. I'm making them. Don't get it twisted. See, and here goes another example of just bad basketball. So I was switching characters, right? There was no reason to switch out of OG. I was in panic mode. I got this guy all the way back and they took advantage. They got the open lane. I could have switched to somebody else and picked them up. Josh Hart or something. That's where, like I said, the mindset is totally different in this game. You got to stay busy, switch over to other characters off ball. Woo. Pick it up. Here, one-on-one. Come on, dude. Got him, coach. Keep playing with my name, sir. I'll call a timeout, get my stamina up. He was cracking. As y'all can see, I'm starting to get a rhythm. Not exactly the best. Get a rhythm again. Getting that OG rhythm, dog. Do it. So right now I'm watching on ball. Yeah, I could have sent Carl Anthony Towns to help. Another perfect example here. I got beat. Could have switched out Carl Anthony Towns during this play. Since I said no help on defense, I got to manually switch and try to help there. And then when I did help, I had to switch over to Mikhail and guard the three, guard whoever. We're all going to rotate. So then AI will rotate if you rotate. They'll start picking someone else up. So you just got to flow with it. Instead, I just gave him the lane. These are our cute things. And like I said, you'll see once I get into it in a competitive state and play now, you're like, oh, damn, okay, I see where you at. Y'all see me play, what is it called? Starting 5, where I'd kind of do that. The difference with Starting 5, it doesn't give you all the options that you get on now. It's a fun time. And I really love basketball. I love players. This is the only sport I watch so much. I watch combat sports, different combat sports. Like UFC's one of them, all the others. Come on, Josh. Man. I got Wimby. Switch. Come on. You trying to cross me up? Doing too much. You boxed, brother. You boxed. Let it go. Let it go. And I'm out. That was a great contest. Somehow he got it in. Oh y'all, man. I can't miss with OG right now. Oh, Fox. Come on, ref. Was a foul, but still. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Carl Anthony Towns trying to post up, but he's all the way over there. Come on, man. I'm gonna put custom jumpers on all these things. If they let you put custom jumpers, this game will be broken. Everybody uses the same jumper on every character. It won't be authentic to the players anymore. Give me one. Banger. Oh yeah, we lit now. Fox is pretty damn fast, I'm not gonna lie. Come on. 1-on-1. 1-on-1. You cooked, brother. You cooked. Yeah. All I gotta do is just kick it to OG in the corner, do a little jab like we do in rec. You missed the shot. Oh damn. I told you I don't have to practice so much. I'll go online and beat these players right now. I'm gonna play one before I end the stream. I'll play now online so you can see how easy it is compared to the AI. The AI ain't even that hard either. Just gotta play better. Missing too many nonsense stuff. The reason I want to be able to shoot with Jalen Brunson like crazy shot is like I'm gonna have to hit crazy shots. I'm playing against a good lockdown. I'm gonna have to hit some crazy shots. It's not gonna be all open looks. It's just not how that works. Fox is cooking me though on defense. Jeez, kind of annoying to be honest. Okay, I'm scoring a lot on him anyways. And but defensively, I haven't been able to really stop him. I'm just gonna bully ball him. Let's go. Come on, Josh. Oh, when Josh hit a three, you know we winning. I gotta act like it's the finals so I could get hype. Oh, there it is. Defense. Shout out to Jalen Brunson's defense. I feel like I need to check out Jalen's defense this playoffs. I feel like he did well. He was getting cooked for a couple players, like a couple times, but wasn't nothing crazy. Oh, good foul. No freebies. It wasn't nothing crazy in my opinion. Probably like a couple games where he was a liability a little bit, but he's just like, what's his name? By the way, we better bench some people. Let's get some subs in here, man. These dudes is exhausted. Point guard, Jose. Shooting guard, I'm gonna go with Clarkson. Small forward, we're gonna go. Damn. We don't got a lot of good small forwards, do we? Man, they trash. Let's just put Shams. We're gonna switch this. I'm gonna put Clarkson at the 5, a little heavier. And for the 4, I don't like it at all. All these guys got work to do. They better boost these ratings for next season. That's all I'm saying. Come on, brother. As a matter of fact, no, we're gonna make this crazy. The last minute we won the game anyways. We're gonna make small ball. We got Robinson at the center, just a bunch of guards and one 6'5" power forward. That's rough. Will be. Wait, there it is. Firm. That's it. All right, y'all. Give me a second, man. Need to grab something real quick. I'll be quick. Wait. Can I put this up here? I'll be right back. Gotta turn my AC off. Grab something to drink. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. How much water is too much water in the nighttime? I want to have like little zips, so I want too much. You're screaming and talking as much as I do, guys. It's a lot. A lot. You need a little bit of hydration. You don't realize how much work it could be. All right, here we go. Back. See how that functions. We are up. We're doing all right. We're up 9 at the moment. Oh, bad pass. Come on. What? I let it fly. Okay. Yeah, so we got a whole bench in here, man. We're gonna see how this works out. Offensively, we'll be fine. Defensively, let's go with my boy right here. I actually never shot a ball with him before. Man, I'm gonna play a 12-minute quarter. Not tonight, but 12-minute quarter I used to with the full bench, fatigue on, so that you can see, you know, the bench has to play a role. You're exhausted. Hey, that was good. I'm gonna go with my boy real quick. Oh, he has a long shot. I gotta practice. All right, we're gonna go with Clarkson 3. Oh, he shoots fast. Okay, I like Clarkson. We're gonna have to make him a full-time starter. I gotta learn who I want to play with, not play online. Nothing. Ooh, baby. All right, we're gonna go with another Clarkson. This time I'm gonna pop off. Watch this. I already know his fast. Bang! Oh yeah, that's my go-to guy. Only up 6. They're gonna start fouling. I gotta get Robinson out of the game in the next play. Want to give these guys some rest. You know? Good shot. Going with Clarkson. He just shoots fast. I like it. Come on. Give me that board. And miss. Let's go. Clarkson's got my go-to. Oh, he's the first one off the bench, yo. I really loved him last year. He wasn't like a crazy scorer. People think he's gonna score 20 a game, but he just was an energy guy, very positive, doing things when necessary, whether it was defensively, offensively. I loved that about him last year. He was a part of why we won the chip, in that sense. Missed it. Only up 9, and I got Robinson on the floor, the worst free throw shooter in the game. So I'm gonna sub him out the moment I can. But look, they got Victor Wembanyama. Hold on, brother. Let's get a pick and roll going. Come back over here. Banger! Hey, Clarkson, somebody gotta buff his stats. Let me talk to Ronnie 2K, man. Hey, yo, Ronnie. Make all the Knicks 99 overall on the play down. Oh, that's off. That's a terrible shot. I'm up 10, so it don't matter. We won't win this, regardless. I'm just trying to stun on these bench picks. GG, folks. Free matchup real quick. So I feel pretty damn good. I'm getting better at shooting. Not a lot, but main thing I want to practice is just contested shots with Jalen Brunson right from the top of the key. No fancy moves, just a step back or a escape. And until I get that, I can't act like I'm good at this. Just doing this and then letting it fly. Yeah, it's early on me. Good defense. We out here, baby. Nope. Great defense. Let's go, baby. I practice a little more with him, but I'll probably just play online real quick because I'm probably not going to be on all night, guys. Terrible shot. Embarrassing. Oh! Trying to posterize me. It didn't even feel like a Saturday, man. I spent half the day waiting on here it is. Ready? There goes one. 31% contested. That's good. That means I could start hitting with Brunson. Gotta do better, more consistently. You see how I have my switching on? Just in case. As long as you're in front of them, they're not gonna always shoot, so you can kind of trick people. Hey, where's Brunson? Bro, whatever defense you want. They got Victor Wembanyama guarding them. That's a bad. Let me get a pick and roll, bro. Bro. 87% contested. This dude's, why you messing with me, bro? Get out of my face. Oh yeah, this is money. Open shot, that's money. We just need to practice the contested ones. No! Peter! That was a loss no matter what. All right, so this is a shot. This one, banger. Oh yeah, we locked in now. I did break his ankle on that play, but yo, I knew I was gonna break it because he was already off ball. Fox is trying to cook me. Oh no. All right, here we go. Bro, they got Victor Wembanyama again. That's on me. I think we're ready. I think we can go. I don't know, man. I might just rhythm shoot, guys. Let's see how good I do rhythm shooting compared to me missing all them shots. Probably not gonna miss one. Jalen Brunson. Gonna do it again. All right, this time with rhythm shooting. Terrible shot. Because I was late. I don't know what they were smoking. Hey, Fox, you got Josh Hart on you, brother. You might want to pass. Good deep. Too late. That's terrible. I was there. Yeah, I can't even rhythm shoot right now. I gotta get back into rhythm shooting. I ain't been rhythm shooting. Let's start over. We'll do 1/4 of rhythm shooting, see how it goes. It's gonna be all contested, no trying to get open, just straight up in their faces. Once you can do that, you can do everything else. I forgot. See, the AI, the settings I put earlier are not there no more. Bro! Come on, Vic. Fox is cooking. I gotta do better, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, they're leaving them open in the corners because I didn't put the setting that I told you guys about. Every time I reset the game, it takes it off. Bro. You serious? I wanted that anyways. Get out of here. Can't hit a rhythm shot. Save my life. I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed because I feel like I'm just trying to time it with Jalen Brunson's jumper instead of the way I normally rhythm shoot. That's also late. What the heck is going on in this world? Last time. And this is what happens, bro. Yeah, I should label this stream "My Career Guy Plays." Play now. Doing too much. You're doing too much, Vic. You're doing too much, Vic. Give me that ball. Back to Brunson. Yo, give me a pick and roll, bro. Get this big giant out of here. I can't even hit an open. I'm done. Ooh. He cooked me. I don't even know how to rhythm shoot anymore. That's how bad I am right now. That's crazy, bro. Hey, let's go to what's it called? I'm gonna go to the practice spot. Get some shots up on yeah. Practice plays. And Brunson. This is a good way to practice. Get a little quick. Oops. I gotta get my flow back. Can't even hit it comfortably. There it is. Going too slow. Okay, now I'm hitting. Funny thing is, rhythm shooting isn't that hard, bro. Like, I'm In my career, I'm sparking easily. Basically shoot with my eyes, bro. Oh my god. Pass. Try this. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Oh. Oh. Might as well just play my career, guys. That's where these kids get discouraged. Get a pick and roll. Brother. Didn't hit an open. Embarrassingly. Keep seeing rushed. It's funny, I never think about rhythm shooting when I'm playing my career. Now I'm out here struggling. Going in, time to time. Still not mastered it. The open ones are easy. Hit those. Gotta hit those. That's the one. I'm trying to take a little bit contested. Bro, this dude made me shoot a fade. I have not been an offline player for so long, bro. It's embarrassing. But I was somebody people would go to for offline stuff for a while. What it is, I just got to get in a rhythm and just play. We'll go online and just play one. Not even going to practice. You know, I'm missing right now. I'm going to go online and hook up. Once that instant kicks in, it's a whole different ballgame, baby. There it is. I'm back. Come on, bro. Ooh. Oh, Mikal Bridges on that last play. Oh yeah, we hot again. Told y'all, man, we just get into that rhythm. Oh, 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 that one's off. We back. Oh, we back. It's such a slower rhythm shooting. I'm so used to all my jumpers custom. That's the biggest issue I'm having adapting, right? Just slower every part of it, jumper wise. Now I'm hitting limitless. Let's go. Locked in. Oh. We're fine, we're fine. You know, I'm starting to hit limitless. Gotta practice the fades also, but at this point, I'm taking set shots only for now. Want to see me try a fade? Let's see. Mid-range fades I can do. I feel like that was so perfect. Come on, bro. Too early. There it is. Yeah, we got it. It's so close. Get out of here. Too late. They didn't even give me the timing on that one. Mid-range, I'm gonna be able to hit those with Brunson because he has a high rating and those are like easier shots anyways. I'm gonna take a couple to get into a flow. About to play online, that's why I'm doing this. Oof. Come on. Ooh, fade threes. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the open ones. Just gotta get open. Dude, that was a light contest. It's 10%. I should still be able to hit it. Oh my goodness. We got it, guys. I feel like we're good. Good enough to compete. Remember, there's a lot of tools to my kit. Doing fades ain't gonna be the main thing I do. This is like a last option practice. So that I get a couple shots. Whenever they're like, damn, you can hit those? Yeah. Once you show like you can do anything, they play you differently. There it is. Stop and pop. That's the main one I'm gonna do all game. Stop, pop. Tested at least 12%. Try and get a harder shot. Still make it in. Oh my goodness. See, that was 15. That's perfect. Missing opens now. Come on now. Oh, they're ready. Dude, his hezzy's making me feel weird. Let me try. I'm using the quick stops. I definitely don't like his hezzy to quick stop with. I have to go with the in and out. Oh yeah, come and contest it, brother. Leave me open. There you go. Yeah, we're good. With rhythm shooting, I'm gonna be able to shoot better. Actually, hold on. Shoot with my buddy here. Oh, hell no. Terrible shot. I feel like I could hit that. Let's actually go with an OG. How about wing? Top of the key. I don't like it. Go with an angle. I think that's gonna be the easiest shot. I'm gonna have to just shoot with OG the whole game. It was 87% contested. Yeah, if he's open, I'm hitting that. OG's my go-to shooter. With Josh, ready? One more Josh. Too early. One more Josh. He has a late. This is why it's weird, because I'm not used to those late kind of shots. But we're good, guys. We are good to go. Why is it not letting me? Try this. He has a slow shot on a rhythm shooting? Interesting. Not into it. Or bro, what's up with these slower rhythm shooting? Like, it's weird. I gotta get used to every player, and I'm feeling really weird because it's like rhythm shooting is changing right now. Because I gotta wait. Too late. Don't make no sense. Too slow. Oops. Can't hit an open. Getting high contest on it. Wow. Oh. Maybe it's just a play, guys. Try something different. The same exact. I might bunch you with Mikhail through this. Like I got a better timing with him because the way he shoots is very weird. And they're doing 54% contest, like smothered. Castle got great defense. Jeez. Look at every single time it's smothered. No breaks. And even 2K27. Supposedly they upgrading it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call for a pick. Give me a pick. I try to change the play. There it is. See? Make the open shot. Too slow. There it is. See, I got it now. Sometimes it's just slow. I'm gonna have to rhythm shoot on this. Oh, we about to lose, folks. Gonna lose bad. We gonna lose bad. We'll get it right. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay. All right, let's get one game in. It's what it is, folks. My shooting is bad. Well, it's not a good way to go into the game, not having the confidence. But, you know, we're going to play against somebody in here. We're going to see what they could do. You better be ready. I'm spamming them dunks. The thing is that we don't have a lot of like hardcore slashers on the Knicks teams. It's kind of more just like decent finishers, you know what I mean? The heck? Unlock Berber's front error. Yes. Pick your team. He's going with Atlanta, homeboy. Homeboy, wow. Got my team, dog. That plays a lot. He has 333 wins. I have 0 wins. This is ridiculous. This is the first match of the day? All right, 2K. I see y'all. They testing me. I'm cool with that. Lineup changes. I'm not going to change anything right now. Dude picked Atlanta. That means he's really good at the game. Guaranteed. Don't be one of those sweats. Dude got 333 wins. I haven't played my play now on here online. Got nothing. 0. Look, he going into his settings. He trying to make a whole. He really going in, bro. That's crazy, 2K. Y'all really set me up. This dude stream snipe me. Why can't I hear the sound? There it is. 333 on my second game ever. And I couldn't even hit an open shot a couple seconds ago. Let's see if I can give him some competition, guys. This is all about IQ, the way I'm gonna play, and kind of like take advantage of things where I can. So he's a paint. Oh no, went out of bounds. He's playing as a center, as we saw. I don't know if that's how he's gonna play off ball, but if he is, he's cooked. Because I know how to defeat them. Get open threes all game. He's gonna pick and roll. See, this is what I was talking about. I have to switch over to the corner and get a play in. That's critical. Oh, that should have went in. See that? That's just bad rhythm shooting. Giving it to him. Easy buckets. He didn't do anything to deserve those 2 plays. But I still gave it to him. Right there, he's not going to be able to guard me. And I want to, I can score. He's going to go for the pick and roll. I gave that to him, and he still missed it. Now, get a dunk. Let him know, like, I can score too, B. Get it twisted. But remember, I'm playing 5 players, so I got to guard him with everybody, which rotate on my own. Don't worry about the AI's defense or lack thereof. Got to play. Gonna call for a lot of picks and try to manipulate things, as you saw right there. Again, IQ wins, man. I got a damn 83%. Oh, he got me. He got me. That was terrible. Shooting with the tempo, you can see. And he's a spammer. Okay, I see already. See where his headset is at. Come on! I missed that. On me. I'm good, bro. Why you switching? This dude got a guard. The AI didn't switch. I gotta turn that off. So this guy's small, but all I gotta honestly do is do this. Damn, bro. Let me go and change my defensive scenario. So off ball, I don't want no help. Where is it? Turning this off. That's number 1. And off ball defense as well, like I told you guys. Off ball defense, play people tight. On ball, also play tight. This makes it so that he can't cheese the game. He really thought he got in here with a scrub. Yeah, sure, I haven't played. Watch. I'm gonna start using him. He's trying to drive and kick. And I'm gonna beat that up, don't worry. I'm probably gonna switch because Jalen Brunson guarding. Best option. Oh baby! Shout out to him. A decent defender. I can't get a layup. Damn, dog. Get in there. Oh, let's go. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Josh Hart can't shoot for the life of him. Terrible basketball. I got 2 seconds. Sheesh. He put a big man now. I got another play where I was getting dunked 2 times in a row. I got. He's trying to. He's a smart player. He was putting a tiny guy at the 5 to shoot threes with. And then he saw that I was posting people up, so he pulled out a center to guard me. This is the type of little IQ things that people do to win games. You can see I'm trying to stop him from doing the drive and kick. But he's gonna figure other things out that he can do. Now he has to take advantage of the drive because nobody's helping. And I gotta just play better on-ball defense. I'm gonna not get help in the paint, and I gotta just play better defense. So that's gonna take time. I gotta practice. I got a lot of work to do in these modes. These guys. Illegal screen. So he's up already. He's got the advantage. He played 303 games online. I have not. And best I can do is just give him a fight. You serious? I timed it, but he blocked it. Yeah, we're gonna switch Jalen Brunson and put him as a small forward. Getting cooked out here. He's spamming the steals. He's playing like I would play. Full court press. I'm getting cooked out here. I gotta get some subs in. I gotta do some stuff. On defense, I want to put OG or Mikhail to guard the point guard because their point guard is doing very well right now. And it's hurting me. I could probably do it in here. I don't even know how to do it anymore. There it is. We'll do it in a minute. But yeah, he's trying to drive, do silly plays. Drive and kick is his whole. God, he's just driving. I gotta switch Brunson off of him to get somebody to block him. Brunson got no interior like that. I'm playing like booty anyways, either way. I gotta slow it down. Take it slow. My act together. Like real defense, like I normally do. Switch it. Oh, baby. I could post him up with anybody because I know how to post good enough. Oh yeah, so he's cooked this time. Go ahead. There you. This is what I want. I want he ain't got no defense in the paint. He don't know how to play defense. I can catch up just doing that all day. He reaches, jumps for no reason. I gotta take advantage. He's a better player because he plays this a lot. Trust me. Make him suffer. I'll get the board. Let's go. Sir, we right back in it. Imagine when I get good at shooting with these guys. Learning to call plays, all that stuff. He got me. Stupid cheap pick and roll. But yeah, so he's doing a lot of little quick pick and rolls, pick and fade as I call it. It's on me. No. He can't shoot. This is good. What? Dude, 53% contested and he still made it. I wasn't even paying attention on that. I was looking up court. Oh, I'm cooked. That's good stuff. Either way, it's not about either winning or losing right now. It's about just being able to learn to beat him. Doing things, simple things that are gonna win me. I'm just getting mad turnovers. Y'all know I don't get that type of turn. Good foul. Could have caught a foul on that. I can't be missing. He's playing off ball. You see, he's trash. I did it again. I keep getting little bumps, still turnovers. It's all on me. Very bad basketball. Gotta slow down, control the game. It's not about winning or losing. Just we'll see. I'll play better as the game goes because I'm adjusting to his playstyle. See that rotation? Dude is right next to him, and the AI decided not to help. I gotta hit that. Come on. That's good defense. That's on me. The first shot, I could have took one step forward and took an open three. He's giving me the three. I gotta take it. Little pick and roll. He's gonna slip and try to get to the basket with his guy. Nope, he tried to pop on that one. This is what I wanted though. I want a big man to be able to stay on him. Really good player. Solid stuff. He's doing well. I can beat this guy. You give me a day of play now. Only played the 2 times you saw. I was on stream the other day and I shot around a little bit right now, and then I played again the next until like an hour or 2 of this year of playing now compared to previous years. The old game. Wow, I don't got no subs right now. Man, Brunson got no defense down there. We gotta get to work. Yeah, he's a reacher. I can get him in trouble. You right there? Bruh, the game is trolling me though. No. He can't even time that. That's crazy. Now he's playing off ball. Terrible shot selection. There's nothing I can do there. I just was playing bad. No matter how you put it. Oh. Damn, Daniel, I'm getting humbled right now. Talk about no skill-based matchmaking. They just threw me in with the wolves. I'm gonna start showing him pick and rolls as well. I haven't done it because it's like it's too easy, but just to score a little, show him I could actually. I got IQ for that. Take advantage. I am gonna play zone defense. See if he got any IQ for zone defense. I don't think he does. I think he's just kind of like a spammer. And they gave him the contest. 73, he was mad late and far, and then he just jumped at me. They're trying to target Brunson also. Come on, player. Damn it, I can't get a stop. So I'm playing zone defense just to see if he got IQ to take advantage of it. Doubt it. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I like to play both zone defense a lot. Can't believe it. Yo, he's practiced the bump steals like crazy. Hey, props to him. Yeah, I'll switch it up mid-play as somebody's figuring out the defense. Beautiful. See, he's a smart player. He took advantage of the the zone. He is an IQ player. I can give him that. I'm gonna call a timeout. The reason I'm calling it, I'm getting cooked. I shouldn't even call no timeouts, but my audio is delayed. And I am going to go here. This him? Wait, no, yeah. Bridges. I'll just keep Mikhail on him. Make my life. And I think that's it. A lot of subbing. More better on-ball defender than him. He's just way better at getting his team up a little bit. And I just was doing a lot of turnovers and silly stuff during the game. Hey, look, he got no defense. I just do a little fake. He's trash. Actually, I gotta call him out. Strictly to just sub whole team. Let's go with Alvarez. Yeah. Got a full bench. We did this earlier. So there goes that. I'm cooked, but I'm just practicing now. Now it's more about practice. Settled in, made my turnovers, I made my mistakes. And now I can just play. Get a little practice in. Yes, bro. What the heck? I can't shoot. Could have been a shot. Got a bunch of short guys in it. It's like 5'2", 5'3". Look. Can't believe it. We lost to Atlanta. I can't believe it.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from New York. Jose Alvarado.
We're gonna go with man-to-man again. Just lock in. Oh, there's Kaminga. Wait, I did not mean that. Yeah, I was getting those contests. Shout out to him. I mean, it is an exploit in the games. So he got Kaminga at the center, which is outrageous, and he's trying to do a bunch of plays. Ooh, we gotta delete this stream right now. Need a haircut. Right. I'm gonna go. Boy Clarkson. Want to just practice with him a little bit? Look at that. I can't shoot a open jumper. What is wrong with me? Damn, bro, my stamina is going down, bro. I'm not used to the stamina being this low so fast. Just wanted to try to dunk it with my boy. Here. What want to do? Boxed up, brother. Calling for off-ball cuts. And this slow-ass Robinson. Embarrassed. Look down here. Yeah, I can't even hit that, bro. Come on, man. Shout out to my mans and them. I'm so much better than this guy. It's the wildest part. I'm just better than him. You can tell he can't guard. I didn't take advantage of it. I got a lot of turnovers. I'm not playing good defense. Yeah. This is what it is. I try to force it. Come here, boy. Ooh. That's a crazy shot. Hey, shout out to him. Can't hit anything. Yo, we're gonna have to play offline for like a whole day. We're doing this tomorrow if I get a chance. Gotta get right back in the flow. Yo, I gotta rematch this guy actually, too, because he is not that good. Look, open look, can't hit it. I can't hit it. I'm done. Come on, dude. All he's done is drive and get some pick and roll cuts. Yes. But defensively, he can't really stop me. I'm just missing shots. Offensively, he's taking advantage of the quick slips where I can't switch fast enough. Costing me the game. That was a bad shot selection. Had to let it fly though. At this point, I'm just like, finish the game already. Let me see if I can get a little post up with Robbie. Goofing off there. I had that open look. I didn't want it. I was trying to. Just let it fly, brother. At this point, whatever. Booked. Booked and fried. I promise you I'm remembering this guy. I'm taking a screenshot of his name right now, man. I can't even. Oh man, we're done. I'm gonna add this guy and then tell him to play me if I get decent. GG, brother. GG. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's go back to these Mike Wayne tweets. All right, guys. That did not just happen. But this is a perfect reminder of me not ignoring offline, ignoring play now, pretty much full time. Back in the day, if I would went in here, I would have already been in rhythm, been capable. This just destroyed everything. I'm devastated. So I gotta go play now. Get my act together. Come back. Let me put my camera back on. But yeah, I would have to go to play now, get some shots up, practice, and then go back into online. That's the goal for next year. Get good with the Knicks. Might have a secondary team. I gotta look at the roster. Let me see some. Actually, let's go to the roster. How do I look at modern roster? I don't even know if it's updated, right? Let's check this out. Second. So, no, you could probably modern roster, current roster, official NBA roster. I want to see if like every team has their players. Ball is still on Hornets. They haven't updated the roster. Somehow. But what I could do, use somebody else, which they might have updated. Like this right here says 25-26 updated ratings. Get 27 roster. This might be good, it might not, but let's just look at it. I mainly just want to view it. See if they put in. Okay, Kessler, yep. Got some of the rosters in here. They got Toronto. That didn't happen yet. So this is like a. This is wrong, but. They even got the injuries in there. I don't like that. I don't want no injuries. Okay, they got the John Morant trade in there. Washington. This is nice. This is not a bad thing. I'd actually. Is there a way to keep it? You're buying it. All right, so we're gonna go into play now. I think I can do it. I don't really know, man. I haven't really been. So if I go in here, able to load up the roster. I'm gonna find that same one. Same guy. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to play against Philly. I feel like that's gonna be a dope challenge for the Knicks. Actually, you need to put the. Yeah, that's a wild one. Wait, what are they doing with my pen? When John Hart in this. I forgot we got Andre Drummond. That's good. So Robinson is out. Drummond was hitting a couple threes. He wasn't like killing it, but started sparking. I think we're good. Gonna be fire. All right, let's get back into the rhythm. One more time. I am humbled. Not going back online until I get into a flow with every starter. As long as my starters can shoot, I'm not going to my bench all the time. And you can see what the guy was doing was the pick and roll. I had to rotate on my own. The AI is not going to do it. I'm going to go here. Go for the push. Get a little pick and pop. The bronze. Oh, good stuff from Joel Embiid. We guard Joel Embiid. It's going to be a good, Philly team, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be a fun watch. I got ball. Get back. So the only problem I have with Philly, for me, is LeBron wants his stats. And that costs everybody else. Energy, like team chemistry, a lot of stuff. Because then other people are gonna be like, yo, what? I could get my stats. Jaylen Brown, Embiid, Maxey, they could all score 25 or more a game. They've already proven they can. So I do think Philly, chemistry-wise, they're gonna have to figure something out. Edgecombe is going to definitely be the sacrificial lamb that's not going to get much stats, but if he sacrifices, they could be great. And then Jaylen Brown, Embiid's going to have to be the third or fourth option. Like that's crazy to say, but if he's willing to be the third or fourth option and not just grab the ball and dominate every play, then Maxey can be the one in control, and then LeBron maybe second or third, because you got Jaylen Brown needs to be also with the ball. There's nothing wrong with having all those guys together. It's about like, okay, you're gonna be spotting up. LeBron's not a good spot up player, so automatically it's like, yo, give LeBron the ball. Because he can't spot up and shoot, we're gonna have to give him the ball so he can control the play. That's what LeBron has done his whole life. He was like a 32%, I think, last year on catch and shoots, which is terrible. And when I saw that stat, I'm like, damn, Philly's in trouble if they're gonna make him be off ball. But if he's on ball, Maxey can shoot off ball. Jaylen Brown can shoot decently off ball. Joel Embiid definitely space the floor. Not like it's a bad thing. It's just chemistry-wise, who's gonna fully sacrifice and not be the main ball-dominant players. It'll be only two of them that will shine every time. And then if somebody starts holding the ball all the time, it's gonna cause a lot of team chemistry issues. It's gonna be a fun year to watch. Once I get a rhythm with every player, man, we go back in there. That's what we're gonna do for the rest of the year. We got 2 months, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 2K 27 comes out in 1, 2, almost 3 weeks. Hey, we need to get some bread, fellas. We want to make 2 builds to start the year. And it'll cost $10,000 each. No, that don't. Yeah, Brunson got no defense, man. I'm telling you. He just went through him, bro. Look, I'm playing the best defense I possibly can. I'm a good defender. And so check. It's good pick and roll, but look. I'm on him. I'm tapping L2 and pressing him. The dude turns around and lets him through. He literally went through his body, as a matter of fact. Come on, 2K. I pressed L2 right in this situation right here. Right when I got here, I tapped L2 to try to hit a bump, and he turns around and he walks away. He literally went through his body. Look at this. Well, he's not on his body yet, but this part he is. Look, the ball went through his body. That's crazy. Jalen Brunson's defense is so bad, the ball can go through his body. You gotta take screenshot. I'm trolling, but still. I didn't know his defense was that bad. 2K really got him looking sad out here. Trying to get those shots up, man. But yeah, so that's how I look at Philly. So I think it's, and LeBron always is a team chemistry killer in the sense that he'll make good team chemistry, but he's gonna you down. He's gonna kill your ego. Like, do what I say. Let me run the play. And he wants to dominate. And you know, it's good when people buy in, and then it's terrible when people are like, "Bro, I'm better. Come on." And at this stage in his career, he's got to bow down. Maxey, Jalen could run the game. Let LeBron run crunch times, right? Like last plays, like, you know, LeBron's not a shooter like that, so he doesn't need to be holding. Damn, bro, this dude's strong. He's not letting me back him down. LeBron doesn't need to be volume shooting this year. Controls the game, gets his little buckets here and there. Still wants to average over 20 a game. Oh. Good. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I gotta get off. Try not to go to sleep too early, man. Yeah, so it's interesting. And Jalen came off of his best year performance on his own, individual gear. And how are you going to tell him to be a third option, maybe fourth at times? I think Embiid don't care. Embiid is going to be like, I'll be the fifth option just because he want to win. But you got Maxey, who's coming to his own. To me, Maxey's a better player than LeBron right now. As far as year by year. I'm not saying like his full career. People confuse that. You know, when someone's injured, they're not the best player anymore, for example. You get injured at the start of the year, you're not the best player of that year. You didn't play enough, you didn't play, you know what, there's somebody else that did better than you. Doesn't mean that they're the greatest of all time. You know, it's like Michael Jordan gets injured, he didn't play. Okay, well, guess what? Whoever else is in the game is the best player that year. You know, like Curry's the best shooter. He was injured. He didn't play. But guess what? He wasn't the best shooter for 2025. Somebody else was. Okay, and then you go to the next guy. And with LeBron, Maxey's performance, you know, playmaking, scoring, everything. He's possibly can have a greater year impact-wise than LeBron, what I'm saying. And then Jalen already had one of those great years. Like, carried the Celtics to a decent record, you know. Celtics didn't have like a superstar team. They were just like barely getting by. We'll see. All I know is the Knicks this year have the same team, but they got more confidence. So they basically kept the core. Bro, they kept like 9, 10 players. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, Sutify? Is it Sutify? Appreciate you coming by. I hope you're doing all right. Just casually talking about basketball next season, the real NBA, not just 2K, but just thinking about Philly versus the Knicks and how it's going to play out. I was trying to explain that LeBron shoots 32% from the three in catch and shoots, and not gonna be good if he ooh. Tries to be a ball hog also because you got good players on your team. Ooh. Hey, you would like to be a fan of me? Hey man, no fans, only friends. I've gotten to a place, man, I'm not interested in the fame. I think fame is only useful if you use it as a tool for good. Kind of like a superpower where you're capable of doing anything with your fame, right? Why not try to do something positive? Rather just be a friend. Make friends. But I appreciate you, man. I hope you're doing well. How was your Saturday/Sunday? Oh. I took the craziest shot right there. Oh. Oh, baby. It's gonna be a good year. Yeah, the East is gonna play 5 times. 4 to 5 times with the play-in, with the oh. I can't hit a rhythm shot for the life of me. Every time I button shoot, I'm making it more than I'm. Give me that. Yo, Josh is elite right now. And I'm looking like a real MVP. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. The NBA. Oh my God, you're a bot? This dude's a bot, bro. Bro, I gotta ban you, brother. You're spamming the repeat message. Is that what's happening nowadays? People just botting in the chat? Real. You're definitely getting banned, brother. Oh my. Yes. Hey, nice try though, man. Yes. Yes. We go. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Chat is empty. Dude. How can it be empty? That is the weirdest thing. There we go. Oh no. I can't ban this person because they're not popping up on the live chat. It's weird. There we go. Got him. Get him. Cooked. This rematch. Let's go, dude. So chemistry-wise, the Knicks are going to be better. I think Philly has some really heavy talent. I think they're starting 5. LeBron can't catch and shoot, so I don't know how good that team could be. You put him the spot up, Philly losing big time. if he has the ball, you're giving up potential from Maxey, you're giving up potential from Jaylen Brown, you're giving up potential from Embiid, forcing LeBron to do his typical, which is pick and roll, forearm to the basket. Hey, yo, I can't rhythm shoot for the life of me with Mikal Bridges. Well, it could be crazy in a bad way. Then it could be amazing. You know, like they could have a phenomenal year. First thing I'm doing is, if I'm a coach, is let's settle it in. What are we doing? We can't just let y'all play. Let's work it out. LeBron, I know you're gonna want the ball. You've always had the ball. You can't catch and shoot. I get that, but we gotta set you up as like pick and roller, cutting to the basket, like a dunk man in a way. You're okay with that when you're off ball because you can't shoot. Secondly, you could be on ball, but we're trying to give max potential, because you know, Maxey's takes care of the ball. LeBron and Brown get a lot of turnovers when they have the ball. They're good. They can make some plays and all that, whatever, but they get a lot of turnovers. Maxey does not. Maxey will end up being a great playmaker. Problem is more than just Maxey holding the ball. We'll see. Maxey can become a lockdown defender that can give him off ball the whole game, which can be good because he can shoot. It's gonna be interesting. The only problem I have is like when you got so many stars in one team like that, the refs start giving them a lot of calls. And, like, you gotta call it for LeBron at all times. You gotta call it for Embiid, you know. So too many calls for one team. I'm not gonna like it. Most teams you got. Oh. I can't shoot him. Rhythm shot for the life of me. Oh. Whew. Bang bang. See how this button shoot and I'm fine. Hit easy shots. Yeah, what's up with the camera? Who's in focus, man? Come on in. We're here. There it is. Me for the Knicks, the thing is, we do need another center. I think I will say Mitchell is a phenomenal rebounder, but offensively he doesn't offer much. And I think Andrew Drummond's better offensively, but defensively we might need another big that's gonna help out. So we'll see how that works. But other than that one flaw, I think the Knicks are doing real good. They're gonna be causing mad havoc. Look at the East. We got a bunch of teams getting crazy. Like Boston can be really good. No, Paul George isn't the same as Jalen Brunson, but Paul George is a seasoned veteran. Oh. I was feeling a little too wow. It'll be fun. I'm not one of those guys that wants like my team to just win 80 games, you know? I'm cool with like a competitive season. Everybody's getting 50 or 60 wins. Oh no, Brunson. Oh no, we gotta restart. I like a competitive season. I like competitive playoffs. You know, the Knicks are blowing people out. Was cheering for my life, but it would have been even crazier for the close games. You know, there was a couple close ones. Give me one more. Oh, late. Keep shooting late. Yeah, it's fun when there's great teams. You know, like last year, Spurs, I loved Victor. And watching him play against my favorite team made it even better. It was like such a perfect scenario. Plus, we needed revenge because in 1999, we lost the finals to the Spurs. Started a dynasty. Duncan era. I'm gonna let him shoot that. I get my rhythm in, you know. Hey, man, I might not play my career. I love playing my career. I'm gonna play my career too much for the next 3 weeks and just play now. Getting used to so many jumpers. I'm not sure if they're gonna change for 2K27, but it's gonna take a lot to get used to all these jumpers. Ooh. Because I'm actually way too light. The day is done, folks. Terrible shooting from me. Just practicing timing. We're done, guys. It's getting late. I'm tired. I'm just mellowing out anyways. Mostly gonna just talk. Well, let's look at this lineup. I want to talk about it for a second. The starting five. If this is how they do it. Oh, no, wait. What? Oh, I gotta load. Load this bad boy. So, let's go. Next. Come on, next. So if we look at this lineup, the point guard, Knicks are way better. Bridges is better than Edgecombe. What the heck? They're putting out some weird roster. Keep it up. Okay. Bridges better than Edgecombe. And then small forward, this is where it's interesting. I feel like OG Anunoby could be better than Brown. He has a more steady shot. He's a more reliable defender. He could finish extremely strong on big men. Jalen has a better ISO bag, but I honestly feel like OG can pick that up. He's like Kawhi Leonard before Kawhi Leonard became, like four. He's right there. He's on the edge. Saw what happened last year. Then Josh versus LeBron. Of course, LeBron is better than that. But honestly speaking, Josh had a better year than LeBron. He shot better from the three. I think he's like 40% from the three or something. LeBron's 32% from the three with catch and shoots. He plays better defense than LeBron. Worlds better defense. Rebounds better. The thing is with LeBron, he's a highlight player. Getting the chase down block. He's gonna get the things like that, but he's not guarding the top player defensively. So, I feel like Josh is right there, fortunately, in LeBron's late career in performances when it comes to defense easily. And then offensively, LeBron has better IQ. But the question is, you're going to give LeBron the ball instead of Maxey, Jaylen Brown? We're just going to be spot up guys waiting for LeBron every play? I don't think that's going to happen. LeBron will be off ball, and Josh will win in the off ball catch and shoots more than LeBron does. And then Embiid is a phenomenal center, one of the best centers ever in the current stage of NBA, but I don't believe he can compete against Karl the way Karl played in the playoffs last year. And Joel Embiid can't keep up defensively. We saw it. He was having a hard time keeping up on the pick and rolls, kind of just slagging off and hoping that his poor guards can deal with the pick and roll. It was like 2-on-1 defense with Joel Embiid. So Karl-Anthony Towns worlds ahead of him, in my opinion. Karl-Anthony can score good or better, and defensively he's been better. I don't know. It'll be an interesting year. Bucks are cooked this year. I'm trying to think of who in the East. Let's actually go online, man. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go to NBA2k, man. We're gonna start doing just casual combos about the NBA. Go for the teams. Okay, so in Atlanta, you got Boston, right? Boston, can't see their roster. I don't know what this website. I don't like it. We're gonna go to ESPN, man. I don't really like going on ESPN because they got a bunch of goofy commentators. They just there for the clicks, which I hate. People do that. Depth chart. All right, let's do it. We're gonna. What about y'all want to see? Let's do it. I think it's updated. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do a little stream before I go. Casual vibe, real quick. Window capture. Go to bed, guys. One last stream. I'm gonna shrink all of it. Wait, I gotta see where I gotta. Let me just check something. Okay, so we're gonna shrink this down to try to minimize all these ads and nonsense. All right. And we'll go right here. Okay. This is gonna be what we look at. Get into it. So, I gotta put this below. All right, so Boston, they do have a nice team, okay? Mitchell is gonna get them a lot of rebounds. They're gonna have to use him as a pick and roll or stand in the dunker spot player. Once Jason Tatum comes back, pretty wild. Paul George and him together, kind of like that. Paul George is a better complementary player than Jalen was, because Jalen likes to have the ball. Paul can catch and shoot very well. So they don't have a good, like, I don't think they're going to be extremely, like, insane. They got Mike Conley. I think Mike Conley retired. This might not be up to date. And then Peyton's another good player. But I don't see them being a threat in the East at the moment, unless they make some moves. So that's just me being honest. Brooklyn's cooked as well. I'm not even going to entertain them. I'm just going to be honest with you. Talked about Philly already. Toronto is not getting at all. Is not getting Kawhi Leonard. I don't care what you think. Well, maybe he already did because they got him on the roster, but there's all this court stuff happening. I don't know how that's going to play out. If they do get him, this is a dangerous team. Extremely defensive. They can switch on everything. And as long as Kawhi is healthy, he's going to give you 25 a game. Could be scary. That's a tough out, the best I could say. Right now, Philly, Toronto can be a threat in the Pacific. We're going to stay in the East Coast. All right. And then we're going to go to Chicago. I actually don't even think I should look at Chicago either, because Chicago don't really got a roster just yet. So we're going to skip them. I don't know. The Cavs still have their core guys. I just don't know if that's the move. Like, they didn't get good last year. What did they do last year? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. The same roster. They pretty much didn't improve too heavily. They're going to have to ship out Harden or Mitchell. Gotta do something. I do want to talk about Detroit. I feel like Detroit's one of the deadliest teams. And Cade, one of the best guards. They got Duncan Robinson. They got Thompson in there. Jalen Duren. Decent. Some bench players there that they can really work with. I don't know. It's just a gritty team. They're gonna have to make a move or something. I don't feel like they got it. And Indiana is interesting. If he is back, if he's back and he's himself, I feel like they could be dangerous. They don't have crazy players, but Siakam, him, some of their bench players could be dangerous. I feel like it's a dangerous team. And you saw what they did. They made it to the finals before the injuries. Sometimes vengeance calls, let's just say. The sleeper team, to be honest, right here. Right? And we'll see. Why isn't this updated? Anyways, where is he? Did he get traded? I don't know what's going on. I don't think this is the official update. But we'll see what happens with Atlanta. They removed a couple of the key players, but I feel like it's a new team now. They're going to try to make some noise. It's going to be interesting just to see the dynamic as we go. And a funny one, Again, another star player left. This means somebody's going to become a superstar on this team. Somebody's going to average 25 on the team. Who the coach is going to make that superstar is in question. And the scary team is Giannis moving over to Miami. So this is an unreal thing. Giannis can play center a lot in this NBA. Bam can play forward or center. Got some decent defenders. You have some offensive threats, good shooters. Miami's going to be a force to be reckoned with, in my opinion. You got some really good firepower and some decent defense. Then the big team. This is the team that super sleepers. Trae Young is going to want vengeance. Anthony Edwards is going to look to prove himself. Got Chris Middleton and some good players, which it should be interesting how this team plays out. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel they're going to make noise again for the first time in forever. I'm not going to talk about the West. Yeah. I just wanted to get that off. I'm excited for the year. I actually got to do a video about it. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. I'm pretty much tired. I'm going to rest. Play some more maybe tomorrow if I get a chance. Hope you enjoyed. Just a quick look at me playing play now. Honestly, it's a little embarrassing. Honestly, I gotta get my shots up. You know, you see me play in the hardest difficulty in my career, right? I'm cooking in Proving Grounds. I'm cooking in Pro-Am. I'm hitting my shots. But where I should be hitting my shots is play now. Not. Maybe it's for different reasons. I gotta look. Gotta look into it and get into the flow. But we'll be back tomorrow. Hope y'all enjoyed. The beginning part of this whole stream is the main thing. Conversation about shooting, right?